Hello everyone, welcome to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're playing some Barkham Horror. And you might say, what did he say, meow? Well, I said we're playing the Barkham Horror expansion for Arkham Horror, the card game. I don't know what the hell this thing is, but we're going to find out what it is. We're a little late to the party, of course. I'm sure a lot of you who are watching going, oh, I know what this is. This thing's stupid. No, I'm just kidding. You're already tuned away. You're already like, what the hell is this? But anyways, we were last playing a campaign live on the channel, as we do with Arkham Horror. There should be playlist links down in the video description. You can check out any of those playthroughs of more serious blind playthroughs. I don't know if they're that serious either, but anyways, we're playing progression style kind of through Arkham Horror, and our campaign ended early, our last one. And we were supposed to stream an episode of that campaign today, but again, we're playing blind. We didn't know if we need an episode or not. So it was recommended in our live chat in the last episode to just fill our usual Arkham Sundays with something a little more lighthearted and fun. And I thought, okay, I looked into it. Yogi Bear in the chat, I see right now, thank you so much, sent us some decks. I think like as soon as Barkham Horror was mentioned, he already had like decks sent. They were like already in my inbox ready to go. I was so fast. And then I looked at them and I opened the pack. I saw what it was and I was like, all right, I'm down. I'm down to play this silly expansion, but I'll explain what it is for those that don't know what it is. I guess spoiler warning. I'm assuming there's stuff in here you might want to be surprised at when you get a pack, but that goes without saying with anything in this game, you know, in Arkham Horror, I guess. But this isn't like, this is an official product from Fantasy Flight Games, but it is not, you can't, it's not even in Arkham DB. Like you're not going to build decks with the cards that are in here. It's totally its own thing. You still use cards from your card pool, but there's some player cards that come in the expansion. You're using specific Investigator cards that only work with this expansion. So it's its own like black sheep product of the line. But it still uses all the same rules and everything. So we're gonna look at it here, and have some fun with it. Hello, everyone joining live, by the way, in the chat. Tara says, just finished watching episode 7 of Madara of Rob's, and just started episode 8. It's gonna be a long day of catching up. Although I would take a break and watch something live for a change. Good morning, everyone. Yes. Yeah. So the cool part about this is it's not part of like a campaign story. So if you're okay, like, you know, if you never played this and you just want to watch us play this kind of like joke scenario, that's all it really is. So it's not part of like, you know, a big epic campaign and anything like that. But you never know. Maybe other products will come out and it'll become its own game. Who knows? Maybe it'll become its own spin-off series. It's so successful. I don't know. I don't think so though. Yogi says, I vote Patrice Hathaway as an investigator in Imaginary Poll. No. You gave me only 2 investigator decks, and I thought, okay, he wants us to play those. I'm not even gonna bother doing a poll trying to figure out what it is. Oh, but you mean the imaginary poll for the next series, or is that one of the dog investigators? I don't know, but I don't think so. We got Schizo Drool, Jacqueline Canine, and Duke are the ones we're not playing as. But you guys will see those in a sec. We'll go over all the cards. We'll go over our decks. We'll go over what this expansion is. In just a moment. Well, everyone who got their YouTube alerts for the live stream has some time to drop everything they're doing and run to the interwebs to watch us.
Oh, Yogi means for the next series.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do for the next series. Because, again, what we've talked about, I posted polls today. Thank you for reminding me. I posted polls today for those who support the channel on Patreon at the supporter tier or producer tier. Part of that tier is you get to vote on polls over on Patreon. I haven't done it in a while, I'm sorry, but I did one today to decide which Arkham Horror living card game campaign we do next, that we play blind out of the ones we own but have not played, which is Circle Undone, the Dream Eaters, and the Innsmouth Conspiracy. So if you are a patron at the supporter tier or the producer tier, or want to become one and want to look into it, links are down in the video description to check out what's all involved there. But you have at least like 5 days, I think 4 or 5 days. I might extend it, I might shorten it a little bit, but 4 or 5 days to vote. And then also those who support us on YouTube, the ones who've clicked the join button down below, and if you're a subscriber on YouTube, or not a subscriber, a member on YouTube, and you support us there, I have posted a member-only post with a poll, same poll. I'll add the results together so you can vote for which campaign we play. So just check out the community tab. It should pop up in your mobile app, the poll. But if you don't see it and you only use YouTube on the PC or the TV or something, you'd have to go on to youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table, the main YouTube page. Click the community tab and you'll see the post there and you can vote on it.
If you do have, for YouTube, if you do have your notifications on, it should pop a notification on the bell as well for you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let me refresh this one. I want to check to make sure. I'll look at it. Go to my channel. Hold on. I just want to see that it's there in the right. I'm saying the right place. Community. Yes. You are a member to this channel. I see Docs here. Janet, Tara Smith in the chat. You guys are members. You have the cool little Rob's Gaming Table die beside your name. It means you're better than everyone else. You can brag. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you can go vote in the community tab now and affect which one we play next. And we're okay if we don't play them in order now. We're probably going to play one, maybe two more campaigns before the next box comes out. We don't know 100% if it's officially going to come out when it says it comes out. Also, we're in Canada, so sometimes things come out like a couple weeks early or a couple weeks late. But what we want to do is take the core set, revised core set card pool coming out to Arkham Horror later this year, when the player pack for the Edge of the Earth and the campaign pack for the Edge of the Earth release in the new release model for this game. We're going to come at it like a new player perspective, and we're going to play that campaign around when it comes out with the revised core set pool and the new cards. Build some decks, play it blind, have some fun on stream, just see, and we'll investigate this whole new release model, the boxes, the way they come, just for people who join. A lot of people who don't play this game like us came to it late, watch these streams, join us on stream and ask questions. How to get into the game, what should I buy, what campaign should I get first, what scenario pack should I go for, standalone scenario pack, do I need two core sets, all that kind of stuff. I want to be able to, when that happens, to be able to, because I know it's a chance for a lot of new people to jump into the game, I want to be able to let them know how it is with the revised core set, with just that new expansion, what the experience is there. So I'd love to go through that live on stream. You can join us for like the first episode of that playthrough series, and we'll go into detail on what's in the revised core set, what's in the new expansion, how it is, just get into it. We might even play with the pre-built decks that it comes with. Supposedly all the cards come together in the revised core set, ready to go. Maybe we'll just play with those pre-built decks.
Just to see how they are?
Yeah. I think that's how they're releasing it, is like all the cards are going to be in order, so the decks might already be pre-built, but maybe not, because there might not be enough cards to have every Investigator's deck fully built. But we'll see. Maybe they are. I don't remember, but we might do that. And then we'll just pull from cards. Like, we'll put some cards in it. We'll tweak it with cards from the new expansion. But that's the plan. So we had to stop our progression series because at the rate we were playing, we still probably could get through 3 campaigns if we started getting really aggressive with it. But I don't want to rush it. We can always go back and play later. You're supposed to be able to play these campaigns in any order you want. That's how they're released. You buy a core set, buy whatever campaign you want, play it. Doesn't matter. So we're going to test that theory too and play whichever one you guys vote for. We'll play the new expansion that drops later this year. Then we'll go play one of the older ones we have and that we haven't played yet. And we'll just play them out of order and see how it is. That's my theory. That's the plan going forward for Arkham Horror, the card game, here at Rob's Gaming Table.
Cards and Dices has I guess a follow-up to something we were talking about last week, but says, after playing the core in the murder scenario, we just bought the Dunwich Legacy Complete Cycle and the Inmouth Conspiracy Cycle for about $100 everything.
Wow,
that's great, because
nice
I remember
deal.
you were asking where should I go, and
yeah, nice deal.
Yeah, so
Good
that's
job.
great.
Good job.
Yeah. Now you have some stuff to hold you over until the new stuff comes in.
Any plans for the Return 2s? Not yet. Not until... okay, the only Return 2 I'll say that I'll probably play... Oh, now we have Dunwich one too. Okay. I might, my plan is, I think I might play solo the Return to the Night of the Zealot to try it out. And I'll use one of Yogi's decks that he sent me there, one of the solo decks. Or we'll work on a new one or something, because now we're going to put the whole pool into it, except we still don't have, the Circle and Done hasn't arrived yet. I'm assuming that'll come early next week. It got delayed. Got stuck up through the Canadian post Canada Post system. So we didn't get the Return to Circle and Done yet. Hopefully we have it for this next campaign coming up. And the other one that we can't find for a reasonable price yet is the Forgotten Age, Return to the Forgotten Age. So we don't have that yet, but we will play those. I'll visit those in the future, but I'm not in a rush on those because those are more of a niche thing. I know people just don't care about them as much. It's obvious, like they're not stocked as often. They don't print as many. People don't see them as a full value. They're meant for the hardcore players, been playing since the beginning, and plays this game only in over and over scenarios, and it's meant to spice up those scenarios. So I mean, I bought them. It's cool. There's some player cards in there, I guess. But I don't recommend them yet. I want to try them myself, but I'm in no rush. They're not the meat and potato of the game. They're like, just a little bit of icing on the cake kind of idea. At least that's what I get from them. No one's ever told me they're a must buy. You need them. Like, do not play Dunwich Legacy without buying Return 2 to get the cards and then spice up the campaign, or you need to, as soon as you finish, get Return 2 right away and play it again. It's so amazing. I've never ever seen that said ever about any of them. Like, yeah, no one's ever told a new player asking online, when should I get them? People are like, don't even worry about them. Like, yeah. I've never heard anyone recommend any of them except for Return to the Night of the Zealot. People saying it's cool how it changes that first scenario and second-ish scenario from being instructional to being full-fledged, like challenging, up to today's standards kind of scenarios. So that's the only one I've heard like good things about that are like, oh, that's pretty worth it, is Return to the Night of the Zealot. But yeah. So that's my attitude towards them right now. Because like, if I go and play one right now, Return 2, am I going to remember like even what really happened during the regular playthrough and to understand the differences and how it's changed? Probably not. Maybe the original campaign, the Night of the Zealot, because we played it a few times to learn the game in practice. So I still kind of remember what's going on there, but it's just a shorter one too. But yeah, so eventually we'll get to the Return 2s, but it's not an urgency thing. Yeah, we'll see. Right now, I'm just excited for the new release model. Like, I'm excited to see people being able to get into the game and grab a whole campaign and start playing with their friends like right away and not have to wait for packs to arrive and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just excited for the release model change. Hopefully it's a boon for the game, keeps the game growing instead of shrinking. So it should be good. And yes, Doc, thank you for this. Okay, so we have this scenario because of Doc, who's in the chat. We weren't able to find this one. It was the only standalone scenario we couldn't get. It was the last one on our list. We were struggling to find in stock at retail pricing. And Doc was kind enough to send it to us. So thank you, Doc.
Thank you, Doc.
Mr. Doc Hogan in the chat. Everyone give him a thank you or shout him out for us having this expansion even in our collection at this point. Because I don't even know if we'd have it to this point, to be honest, if it even came in stock or not. Obviously, I stopped looking once we get it. But yeah, it was not like I couldn't find it anywhere. Other than on eBay for like, way overpriced. And it's not a pack I doubt FFG's like constantly trying to keep in stock because I feel it's very niche, right? Like,
yeah.
Again, it's one of those products nobody's really recommending to people, but the hardcore fans love it. Let's see here. And then Yogi says, if you make all the wrong decisions and die early in the next 3 campaigns, you'll be fine.
I know, right?
I mean, yeah, but we might go to a different campaign game in between too. That's the other thing. The cool part is we finish the next campaign. If we played aggressively, we finish it. Then we take a break from Arkham Horror, the card game, until the new stuff comes out, maybe, because we have other campaign games to play, other games we want to try that we can play in the meantime. And then we kind of cleanse our palate. And then when the revised core set drops and the new expansion drops, we come at it with a break from the game. And we come at it with like kind of fresh-ish eyes, like, and kind of come at it like, all right, let's get this game back on the table. We'll see. That's just my plans. That's my idea, but it could change. It could change. Oh, no reprint will never be in stock.
Oh, so you have to pay the crazy prices if you want.
Gotcha.
No. Well, thank you then, Doc.
Thank you, Doc, so much. Thank you. What you're saying is after this, I need to go on eBay and post it for like $500? Is that what you're saying? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm such a hoarder with this stuff.
Also want to say that I think Chris L was the first to get his pun in today that says, hope it's not too rough on you. I'm sure there'll be more. But Chris was the first.
Skarzai says, can you take investigators from one campaign and bring them into another? I guess not, but wanted to ask anyway. Yes, you can. Yeah.
Reset their deck?
Yeah, you just can't do it from this expansion we're playing today. You can't bring other investigators in and take the investigators out. But yeah, the investigators, like, as you buy expansions for this game and buy deluxe boxes, some people recommend that, is if you get the core set for this game and that's all you can find complete in campaign, buy a deluxe box or two from whichever campaign interests you, because in the deluxe box you'll get a ton of player cards and new investigators to play, and you can bring those into the core set campaign and try some things out with some different card combinations and decks. Yeah, all characters that I know of are playable on all of them. There might be some that are maybe, you know, only really like good and meant for the campaign that they're released with, but in general, my understanding is the more expansions you buy, the more campaigns you buy, the more, you know, the more your table's full of investigator cards to pick from every time you're about to start a new campaign. Yeah. Let's hope this is a possum scenario.
But I don't think
Where's Brian S today?
He's on vacation.
Oh man,
he's on vacation.
This is his day to shine with the dad jokes and the funny puns and stuff.
I know. He posted yesterday in the Discord that he's sitting on a beach somewhere.
All right, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we're in a basement.
I think he told someone else to take care of the puns, but I don't remember who it's supposed to be.
Okay. So he's enjoying the sun while we're down here in a dank basement playing a game of cats and dogs.
Yeah.
We're not doing something right. Definitely doing something wrong. Definitely doing something wrong. Rob, make the wrong decision? How dare you suggest such a thing? I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I'll howl for Doc. Oh, wait. Scratch that. Reverse it. Oh, Doc says, not a big deal. I kept forgetting I'd pre-ordered and bought extra copies by accident. Happy to pass on the extras. Okay.
That's awesome.
Cool. If it gets too hard, you can flee.
Oh, man.
Amazing. Today's going to be fun.
He's going to have the best fun.
Today's going to be fun. So let's talk about what the heck this expansion is. So I guess the jokes and everything makes sense. You obviously can see up here, right there, you can see the Meddling of Meowlathotep, Barkham Horror. Okay. So we'll start out as an April Fool's joke, is my understanding, but we can go over it here. Let's get to the article. So I looked this up. I found a news article on fantasyplaygames.com announcing the game. And yeah, so it's from 2019. I guess in April of 2019, probably. There was like April Fool's joke or something. But Barkham Horror, the Meddling of Meowlathotep. Yep, it's real. So the story is, earlier this year in 2019, Fantasy Flight Games announced a fake product for April Fool's Day called the Dog Witch Legacy. Let's see if I can get that open. I didn't look at this.
Oh.
The Dog Witch Legacy, announcing a new cycle for Barkham Horror, the card game. So this was an April Fool's joke. Look at this. That's cool. Anyway, so they made a whole fake thing. They even had art done for the joke. Oh man, Pupper Mateo. I would play with him, but he doesn't exist. So this was all just joke stuff. They had their artists, their graphic designers just goof around and mess with some of the art, make some art for it, which is crazy. That's a cool joke when they put all that work into it.
Well, it makes it seem more real, right?
Yeah. So it was a deluxe expansion was a joke for Barkham Horror, the card game. Our graphic designer Shalizi had so much fun morphing classic Arkham Horror, the card game art into new zoological horrors, and we were delighted to share the article with all of you. We thought that was all the project was, a fun piece for one day. How wrong we were. The response from you, our fans, was incredible, and you asked, nay, demanded that we make this a product. Well, we listened, and today we're proud to announce Barkham Horror, the Meddling of Meowlathotep. Meowlathotep? I'm not saying it right, I'm sure. A 100% real, playable, standalone adventure for Arkham Horror, the card game, now available for pre-order, blah, blah, blah. We're incredibly proud to bring you this product to you. And we're also proud to support Pets for Vets, some U.S. pet charity thing. So yeah, here's some of the cards. So you can see they made some new player cards. Locations, enemies, everything, all themed to this thing. So Barkham Horror is an alternate universe in which the conflict between humanity and the eldritch forces of the mythos takes a back seat, and the conflict between dogs and cats takes center stage. In the Meddling of Meowlathotep, a 78-card standalone scenario pack, the investigators must stop Meowlathotep, the prowling chaos meowsinger of the outer feline gods who is terrorizing the city of Barkham. Only a few precious pups can defeat the various meowsks of Meowlathotep and prevent them from destroying Barkham and the world. When this adventure kicks off, you're hot on the trail of a cat conspiracy, a catspiracy, if you will. Dogs all across town report seeing strange, unnatural cats prowling the streets of Barkham, and each day, more and more pigeons are gone missing. You've picked up the scent of something big, and once you sink your teeth into a story, you just can't let go. A little wet fur has never stopped you from finding the truth. Perhaps if you investigate the areas of Arkham most plagued by these sightings, you could root out the cat monsters dwelling within. It's like the work that went into this just blows my mind that somebody was like, all right, greenlit, go ahead, have fun. Have fun spending your work on this instead of some Arkham expansion or something that's going to sell way more copies. They're like spending time on this. I just love the way they chose to do that. I think that's like hilarious. Throughout the Meddling of Meowlathotep, you'll find certain locations that become lousy with cats. When you begin play, 6 locations across Barkham have a face-down Meowsk enemy beneath them. As the scenario progresses, a location with a face-down encounter card beneath it is considered to be lousy with cats. This has no inherent effect, but some card effects may change depending on whether or not a location is lousy with cats. For example, Rodent Killer will seek out an investigator close to one of these locations, and encountering the Meowsk of Meowlathotep will force one of these cards to be flipped, spawning a deadly creature at the location. The only way to save yourself and the city is to put an end to those dark machinations and restore balance between the species once again. And then it talks about how this standalone expansion is a little different. Unlike the other ones, this is played standalone. The investigators included are not intended to play with the rest of the card pool and all that stuff outside of this scenario. But come on, look at those. Like, how do you not? So we got, I guess, Mark Harrigan, I think, is the character. So we got Bark Harrigan. Jacqueline Fine is instead Jacqueline Canine. We got Duke, so straight up instead of what's his face? I always forget now playing him. I forget his name and I just remember Duke. But Schizo Drool instead of Schizo Tool, and instead of Kate Winthrop, it's Kate Winpup. So we're playing Bark Harrigan and Kate Winpup today. But yeah. Rob
Ashcan.
Oh, Ashcan Pete. Yeah, that's who it is.
Yogi.
Ashcan Pete. Ashcan Pete. The dog walker. He's just Duke's dog walker. Duke does all the work. It's pronounced Dogitch. Oh, here we go. It isn't hard. Meowlathotep.
Meowlathotep.
Yeah. It's hard for me as I'm reading out loud on stream. It's definitely harder. But yeah, if I stop and stare at it for a bit and say it over and over again, but then it's just like that. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Okay, the Meddling of Meowlathotep. Meowlathotep. Sure.
Meowlathotep.
Sure. Okay.
Hopefully we don't have to say it much more.
But it's not hard. It's not hard, supposedly, but I'll get better at it. Okay. Or I just don't care. Probably don't care. All right, just like their human counterparts, the investigators of Meddling of Meowlathotep have their own signature asset and weakness. So we switch them out. So they come with their own cards, and like I said, their own player cards, and we'll look at those. But yeah, the art's cool. Art's so cool. All right, so I guess we can get down to the table and kind of look at it.
So sorry, just one question. This scenario you cannot play in between, right? Because it's a totally different
Exactly.
deck?
That's what. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I skipped over that paragraph. I kind of talked about it. This one right here, but yeah, that's the other thing. It's not meant to be like spend some XP, jump into it as a side scenario during a campaign. This is his own thing.
That's cool.
Because remember we joked about that. Somebody said that on stream, and that's when people are like, "Oh, you can't really do that. You're gonna want to play that one on its own."
That's cool. Yeah,
and
because
I didn't understand at the time, but it makes sense.
Yeah, you can't just take your deck and then just change out for the dog version, right? It doesn't work.
And Michael says, as a cat lover, I protest this version.
Oh.
We need an alternate version released, so you guys need to demand that from FFG, that they spend the work to like reverse it, where there's a cat version against the dogs.
No, I am all for this because I am not a cat lover.
Yeah, Mel doesn't like cats. She's afraid of them. I'm highly allergic to them. I have no problem with them. I'm just allergic to them. It sucks.
I mean, it works out well.
Yeah. So it's like, me. I can't own a cat, so it just works. So that's why I think she was attracted to me. Obviously, it's not for my looks or my attitude or, you know.
Because I was like, we'll never have to be asked. He's never going to ask me to get a cat.
Yeah. But I was getting shots. I was getting shots for years, or like a year and a half. I think it was like a 2 or 3 year process. I forget. When I was younger, trying to get shots in my like mid-20s, I think I was doing it, where I went to find out, because I had allergies to other animals that I owned. And I was like, I don't understand why also I'm allergic to these other animals. And then I found out you can like develop allergies like even later in life, just to like, you know, like I buy a pet, I'm fine. I grow up with this pet, I'm fine. Now I go near a dog all of a sudden, or you know, other animal, and birds, rodents, whatever, and I buy one and I own it. All of a sudden I'm like, I can't breathe and stuff. And then I found out, yeah, you can develop allergies. So when I went and got those tests done, I found out you can get shots, but you have to go like every week for a while, then every month, and then every year kind of thing. It's like spreads out, and you keep getting those like booster shots. It was just hard to keep up with it with work and life and everything. And the closest place I could find to do it was like a 30-minute drive. So like, yeah, driving there and back every day. I used to work out of the city too, so I was already in my car for like 2 to 3 hours a day, plus driving there. It was like, it was too much. I just gave up halfway through, but it supposedly helped because I was able to go to family members' houses that had cats, and I wasn't like dying within 20 minutes. So, but then I stopped, and eventually it like kind of reverted. So, but yeah, I technically could get shots. If I want to get rid of Mel, I get a whole bunch of shots for like a couple of years. I have to do it secretly, right? So I'm like disappearing every week. She has no idea where I'm going. She thinks I'm probably cheating on her, but really I'm just getting shots.
So you can get a cat?
So assuming she's still with me after all those shots, then I get a cat, and then she's like, what the hell? And then boom, there you go.
Yep, I'm out. That's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, that's the deal breaker. So that's my exit. That's my way out without having to get lawyers and all messy and stuff like that. So I already planned this all out. It's all good. But I'm too lazy to do all that, so it's not happening. Anyways, there you go. So yeah, let's get to the table. Michael says, sorry, Mel, I'll be rooting for the cats this time. It's all good.
It's all good. I'm going to be working hard in this scenario.
D. Miller, I guess, wasn't here earlier, which is fine. Asking, Rob, are you starting Circle Undone next week then? Maybe. Like we said, it's up to our Patreons who support the channel and our YouTube members, who this morning will see posts or emails or notifications asking them to vote in a YouTube member only post on our community page on YouTube, or in their Patreon. They can log into Patreon. There'll be a poll there, and it's going to be open for the next 4 or 5 days or so, or less. We'll see. We'll see what we need. I got to figure it out. But yeah, so you can go vote which campaign we play next, either Circle Undone, Dream Eaters, or the Innsmouth Conspiracy. And you guys will find out. Once we figure out the poll, I'll schedule the first episode, and we'll get it all lined up. So I don't know the answer to that question. It's a maybe right now, D. Miller. Oh, I see Tara answered too. Okay, perfect. Or Mel can get a non-feline pet you're allergic to. No, the only pets really I can get that like I'm not allergic to would be like a reptile. Something that doesn't, you know, get the whole dander and the stuff going on. But like,
I'm not an animal person at all. I like dogs, that's it.
Does Mel want, you know, a bearded dragon running around the house? No, or I would have one. So she just ruined my life, basically, is what's happening. Someone help me. I'm being punished here. She allows me to play board games all day, but like I
won't let you have any pets.
We can't have pets.
No.
A Komodo dragon would be sick too. Yes.
Yeah, you guys were looking at the bearded dragons before, because Chelsea wants one too. But I mean, don't they they run around the house?
I would like totally let them run around the house. Yes, I want my animal to be as free as possible.
Like all day, or like for a little bit of time.
Well,
like I can
when you're giving it attention. Yes.
Yeah, like when I'm working, I can close a door. They can't sneak under, right?
No.
Then you could do that, but
yeah,
I don't want it like running along the couch while I'm sitting there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But yeah, I grew up with dogs. I grew up with rabbits, ferrets, parrots, turtles. fish, all these pets.
Oh, fish are fine.
My parents were crazy. We had every pet at some point during our life growing up. Dogs, and eventually when I left the house, they got cats. As soon as I was out, they're like, cats, let's go. Work their way down the line of all pets that are possible. But yeah, as I, in my like 20s, all of a sudden I started getting allergic to like dogs and stuff that I wasn't really allergic to growing up. It was weird. So I had a parrot, but then I had to get rid of the parrot, and because my just allergies. We had pet rats, which are awesome pets, by the way, like little dogs. Had some fun with those, and yeah, I had to get rid of them. Same deal. They were fine at first for a while, and then all of a sudden, yeah, now I like hold a rat for like a couple of minutes, and all of a sudden my arm's all red and itchy, and I start having trouble breathing with my asthma. It's pretty crazy. But I used to own like a few of them, and they'd be running around my house and everything, and be all fine. It's weird. Yeah, they're fun little guys. Fish are great as cat food.
I didn't think about it like that, but fish are okay. I like fish.
But yeah, I'm not worried about the pet bites. Velcro's saying Komodo dragon is huge and has a filthy bite. I'm fine. I've been bitten by dogs. I've been bitten by cockatoos, like full-size parrots, biting, and those things can like chew a leg off of a table. And yeah, I'm not afraid of it. I'll heal. I'm understanding with animals and how they might react and be afraid, or their natural instincts might kick in. But yeah, I'm fine with that. It's all good. That hasn't changed my outlook on pets at all. I just bite them back. But anyways, yeah. But Mel, on the other hand, is like definitely afraid of anything she doesn't understand. So it's like,
no, it's not that I don't understand. I just don't.
Yeah,
I'm not a pet person.
Oh, their bites are toxic?
Oh.
Okay, then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think we were looking at like the bearded dragon. Yeah, bearded dragon.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Do people not own Komodo dragons as pets? Like, is there a way to like detoxify them or something, or do you literally people buy like them exotic that shouldn't have them, and then they have like on hand some like anti-venom like ready to go just in case? Oh, they're endangered too. Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta feed a live goat to them.
Holy jeez.
But people own them, don't they? Like everyone owns, like there's someone out there who owns every exotic, crazy. I know they're not supposed to be pets, right? But there's people who probably own them as pets. Like
that's crazy.
Like crazy people doing that whole underground like exotic animal thing. Like is real. It's like a thing. Like it's organized crime is like makes money off that stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, there's always someone out there that wants to own something that could eat them.
We all watched Tiger King.
Yeah. We can all blame Carol Baskin. It's all her fault. Everything
is her fault.
Everything is wrong. All right. So here's the expansion. I got the PDF up, but it comes with for those that don't know, it comes with a little book. The standalone expansion little book to walk you through it. Its own little mission. Here's my guy, little Bark Harrigan. So I have 2 additional paw slots, which can only be used to hold weapon assets. Yes, that's right. You heard me. Don't ask how. His blue token effect there, +2, Elder Sign. Reduce the cost of the next weapon asset you play this round by 2. So it was like a load of weapon cards in the deck, is my understanding, based on when I built it and looked through it this morning.
I guess that makes sense, right? Because the dog has like...
Yeah, so there's we can kind of look at... It's weird because on Arkham DB, it's like these cards, some of these cards don't go with the character, but it's the specific bacteria. Most reptiles are similar, not venom. Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Something I now want to look into. All right, so let's see here. We can go. Let's go look at Bark Harrington. Okay, so this is the deck Yogi sent me. So obviously some of the stuff, shouldn't go with Mark Harrigan. And he's described here in the description, you know, Catling Gun, which is a card that came in this expansion, replaces Sophie in the list. And then More Bark Than Bite is my weakness, which replaces Shell Shock. And then you take out the home front cards. They only have one like signature card, one weakness. And you don't play with, you know, whatever. But it's just the way he had to build a deck on here. So Spike Collars, since they're not in the Arkham DB database, but they're in this pack. So he just threw Riot Whistle in here, but it's not really in the deck, so it's been replaced. And then Hair of the Dog. I'll show you guys, these cards are hilarious. So what we're trying to do is play Catling Gun or 45 Thompson to generate resources and attack. And then we have some Soak and Tetsuo, or Gret Wagner, who can help us get clues, and, you know, Flashlight to get clues, extra ammunition to help us out, emergency cash to help us with money, same with Glory to help us with cards, I think, right? Yeah, cards. Stand Together for more resources. So it's just, this is a straightforward, like, we have 4 hand slots, so, and we got 6 weapons in the deck, so we just need to find weapons, get money, get them into play, get some, you know, horror and damage soak, or some ways to help us find weapons, like Tetsuo, or what's the one that you preparation or something, prepare for the worst, where you search the top 9. I think there's one of those in here to help us get a weapon, so we need a mulligan weapon. We also have a meat cleaver in here, which is right there. Meat cleaver costs 3. It's one-handed fight, +1, +2 instead if you have 2, +2 instead if you have 3 or fewer remaining sanity. And you can like take a horror to add an extra damage. So like that's not the weapon we're like mainly looking for, but it's in there, you know, to help. There's also this enchanted blade. So because Yogi, I couldn't just grab the couple packs and get the new cards out, because then I'd have these open packs, you know, and these campaigns or these campaign scenario expansions, like cards just lying all around. I went through and opened everything last night, spent a couple hours going through all the deluxe boxes we had still sealed and all the packs, opened them all in order, sorted them all out, put the player cards with the same colors. And now like our card pool is like, you know, overwhelming. It's insane. But I'm opening in these packs and I'm seeing crazy cards. There's cards that like, to put them in your deck, you have to take like 3 weakness cards that come with them. And
oh, wow.
I'm like, what the hell is all this? And there's like keywords I've never seen. There's symbols in the bottom right of cards. There's now a tarot slot that comes in play. I'm like, man, what did Doc do to me? So now I'm spending all last night like reading everything, like trying to find out what the hell's going on. So I see this enchanted blade he wants to put in the deck, and I'm like, something's wrong here. I see Mystic and I see Guardian. And I'm like, this game has like dual class cards too. Oh man, I hate having to store that stuff. It's like, where do you put that? Its own little section, like in your card storage. Come on. But anyways, so we have one of those here. But there is a Guardian version of Enchanted Blade I saw, and there's a Mystic version of Enchanted Blade I saw. So look at, there's all this crazy stuff now. You guys messed with my head last night. I was like blown away looking through all this stuff. Felt very overwhelmed just trying to build a damn dog deck. So damn you, Yogi, for using cards from the future. How dare you? But anyways, but they're all open now, so it should help us building decks for the next campaign. Should be easier, but I still have to sort things a little better. But yeah, so it was interesting. So this is a card we've never seen this type of stuff before. But it does count as like, so if you're a Guardian, you put this in your deck, it counts as one of your like, if you're allowed to play like a Mystic card or a out of house weapon card or something, this takes up also that slot also. So you use up one of those, which is neat. But it's some kind of blade you can like spend a charge off it to like empower it or enchant it, and then it does extra fight and extra damage.
As long as you don't have to roll the black die, we're fine.
Yeah. Well, that's for my next campaign. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, so I didn't read through all of the books, so we might see cards today. I put some of the weaknesses in our weakness pool, so we might see some stuff today that we don't understand fully how it works. I looked at all my cards in the deck and they all make sense to me. There's nothing silly.
Same.
Even that dual use card, it's like, it's in my deck. It doesn't really affect it beyond that, but I was just like, I didn't understand, like, what's the limitation on this? Like, why is it dual use? Like, why not just print 2 cards? They did, and there's a dual use. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, but we might see like we might draw a weakness today that says something weird on it. That's a game mechanic we don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, that's basically what's happening with my deck. It's get money, fight, maybe get some clues, whatever. It's just a straight up fighting deck. Get some weapons in play, get her done. And then we have Kate Winthpup knows where to find that funk. Oh yeah, what was the other one?
I didn't see the title.
Mark Harrigan, aka Curiosity.
Okay.
I get it. Curiosity killed the cat. I get it. Cat killer. All right. So we have Barkham stuff. There's a dog monocle card that comes with this deck. That'll be in there instead of the disc you see in the list here. Again, I didn't link these deck lists down below. They're just like, it's a little confusing, a little messy, but it works. Like it was able, so I could build Yogi. Yogi could send me the deck, and I figured it out. But at first I was like, what the heck? And because my collection wasn't updated, a whole bunch of them had like question marks beside the cards. Never seen that before. I didn't know what that meant. But you had to look that up.
You don't own this?
Yeah, it's a way to like say like, you put a card in the deck that's like you don't have. And it's like, oh, okay, I've never tried that before. So that was in here. So I obviously updated my collection, so that's not happening anymore. But anyways, so Mel is playing this deck, and your guard dog is in here for the soak when you see fit. Generate resources from Dr. Milan to fund higher education, or pump with Mariner's Compass, which you can exhaust to investigate. If you succeed and you have no resource in your resource pool, you discover an additional clue at your location. Oh,
so there's like a combo there.
This is like the
this is like the one deck you played. The
Fire Axe idea.
Yeah.
The whole survivor idea of having no resources and beefing up your stuff by doing that. That's neat.
So you need to have a whole bunch of cards in your hand so you can pay for higher education. Then you have no resources, and then you can get.
Oh, that's cool.
So I get the combo. So let's see if we can pull it off.
Yeah, that's neat. I didn't know this card was a thing, and like, why was it not in my Fire Axe deck, you jerks?
We maybe didn't have it.
Maybe it was
in the pool.
Maybe it was. Oh, that's right.
Because we've added.
Duh. Yeah, it's from Into Deep. It's like from one of the latest expansions from Innsmouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay, never mind.
Next deck.
Yeah. Okay, I'll stop complaining. I forgot. Yeah, so many cool cards, but it's like definitely overwhelming. Like when I was going through the cards, I want to just read everything, but I'm like, I don't have like 6 hours to go through them all right now. But should be fun. Some crazy decks will come, and some crazy upgrade paths during the next playthrough, I'm sure. So I'd probably keep preposterous sketches, dog monocle, etc. So this is what you're mulligan for. Dr. Milan, #1, super most important thing.
Yep.
He's a broken card supposedly that was put on the taboo list to kind of bring into check, but again, whatever. Mag Glass and or Mariner's Compass.
And I have 2 magnifying glasses. Okay. And I like it because the compass is a accessory slot, if I remember correctly, and the magnifying glasses are hands, so I can put in everything.
No, the compass is a hand.
Oh, the compass is a hand. Oh, what was it?
Magnifying glass is a hand.
Something else I saw that was a.
You can have like one of each or something.
Oh, maybe it was the monocle or something.
Dog monocle, which we'll look at. We'll look at the physical cards right now. So here's the weakness. From my deck, more bark than bite. It's a flaw. Revelation. Put more bark than bite into play into your threat area. You get -3 fight. Bark, bark, bark. Forced after you defeat an enemy, discard more bark than bite. And then, where is the one of the? Oh, right here. This is from this expansion. Spiked Collar costs 3. Barkham deck only. Reaction: when an enemy attack deals damage to you, exhaust Spike Collar, deal 1 damage to the attacking enemy. Often worn by guard dogs, it says. Often worn by guard dogs. This one's awesome. Hair of the Dog. So this is in there with, look at the skill icons on the left of this one.
Oh, wow.
Barkham deck only. Max 1 committed per skill test. After the skill test ends, the investigator performing the skill test gets -2 skill value for the next skill test they perform this round. Go home, dog. You're drunk. And I think, Catling Gun. The Catling Gun here, Bark Harrigan deck only. Uses 12 ammo,
Wow.
spend 2 actions, and spend 1 to 3 ammo to get like +1 to 3 fight, deal 1 to 3 damage, and it's 2-handed. So, but again, I have 4 paw slots.
I like that because then you can use it as you need, right?
Yeah.
There's always those times where we have like your shrivelings. And you're like, oh, it's going to do 3, but the enemy's 4.
So is there a card in the regular pool, guys, that is called like Gatling Gun? Is that an existing card they just like modified into this one? Because that's a really neat card. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, when you get the weird enemies with 3 health or 5 health or 1 health, or not 1 health, but 1 health. Sometimes you just need to fight them. You need the extra fight. They have like 1 health, but they have like a super high fight value. And you're like, I want to use my weapon, but my weapon does like 3 damage. It feels like a waste to use up ammo on it.
Yeah. I think I only have 3 from this expansion in my deck. So this is the Monocle we were just talking about. It's a 2 asset Barkham deck only. You get +1 investigate or +1 book while investigating, and also +1 skill value during the parlay action. Because I mean, honestly, look at you. This is my weakness for my deck. Put foul odor into play in your threat area. After you perform a skill test at a location you have sniffed, take 1 horror. And then as an action, I can discard foul odor and unsniff everything you've sniffed. You'll learn about that when we read through the book.
Yeah.
And then my signature card is when an enemy would spawn at your location, if that enemy is a cat, looks like a cat, or is some kind of weird cat-person hybrid, exhaust feline discombobulator and automatically evade it. So anything that I feel is resembling a cat in any way.
So good. All right, so we're gonna do a random basic weakness.
Okay.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, this is the problem, and I don't even think I got them all because there's some in the return twos that I was like, I'll not worry about those right now because this is already insane. So go ahead, pick your random basic weakness you're gonna play with today. I'll pick this one right here.
You want to go first?
Your worst nightmare.
Oh, wow.
Multiplayer only.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice that before. Hunter. Prey, bearer only. The bearer of your worst nightmare cannot attack, damage, or defeat it.
Oh, so I would have to defeat it for you.
You would have to defeat this. Uh-oh.
That's terrible.
That's not good. I'm like a fighting deck. I saw an enemy. I was like, oh, that's
that
nothing.
is not good at all.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's see what mine is.
Uh-oh.
Day of Reckoning. Revelation. Attach Day of Reckoning to your current agenda. Then search the Chaos bag for the, what I always forget what the token's called.
Elder Sign?
Elder Sign. And seal it to Day of Reckoning. Oh, this is from an Arkham Knights.
Okay, here's the
2018?
thing. Some of these I just saw basic weakness. I threw them in, but I don't think they're like for the campaign only. Because that's the thing. I didn't read like in each campaign to know which ones. Because remember in the last one we just played, it was like only use these weaknesses if you're playing this campaign.
Yeah. But I think this is fine.
Oh, I don't know if it is. I just threw them in quickly. I was like, whatever. If they come out, we'll deal with it.
It just attaches to the current agenda. We seal the token until I guess we. Okay.
Yeah, until the agenda flips.
Until the
right?
agenda flips. Yeah. I mean,
we barely ever draw the blue token anyway, so it doesn't change much.
I know now that you don't have that ability. Okay. We'll show
the card says on it campaign only if it is. Okay, perfect.
Thanks.
Yeah, there might be some in there. We'll see them if we draw them. I figured that makes sense. Okay, bacon. Does the campaign only ones say basic weakness or are they weaknesses? Because I just look for basic weakness and I put those all in the same pile. Because I know the ones that are weaknesses usually are for like using in the campaign. Like Doom.
I was like, I could draw a Doomed right now. That'd be fine.
Yeah. No. I took those out. Those should be out. It says just campaign only. Okay, Oops. Perfect. Okay. I got the PDF of the guide here. Not a cat's chance in hell. Investigators must stop the meddling of Meowlathotep in this special scenario for Barkham Horror, the card game. Meowlathotep, the prowling chaos Meowsinger of the outer feline gods, is terrorizing the city of Barkham. Only a few precious pups can defeat the various Meowsks of Meowlathotep and prevent them from destroying Barkham and the world. The scenario can only be played as a standalone scenario. Expansion symbol.
Clever.
Barkham Horror is an alternate universe in which the conflict between, we read that kind of in the article, investigators and player cards included in Barkham Horror expansions cannot be used in traditional Arkham Horror game scenarios. Likewise, only investigators from Barkham Horror expansions can be used while playing Barkham Horror scenario. Other cards from any Arkham Horror the card game product may be used. Game modes. It can be played as a standalone scenario, only as a standalone scenario. So we're using standard. I don't know. Otherwise, we're just playing standard is the tokens in our bag.
Okay.
Alert, that whole deal. We've seen alert before, but it's when you fail to evade, right? They attack you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lousy with cats. 6 of the locations in the scenario begin play with face down Meowsk enemy beneath them. During the scenario, a location with a face down encounter card beneath it is lousy with cats. This has no inherent game effect. However, some card effects may change depending on whether or not a location is lousy with cats. If the encounter card beneath a location that is lousy with cats enters play or is removed for any reason, that location is no longer lousy with cats. Sniffing locations. Dogs have a fantastic sense of smell. Kate Winthpup, in particular, has an ability that allows her to sniff a location. You may wish to use a token, such as a resource token, or a piece of scrap paper to record which locations you sniffed. You mean they didn't include some way of tracking this in the... No, I'm just kidding.
I'll just use resource tokens.
They didn't give us some special tokens? Okay, in general, once you sniff a location, it is sniffed for the rest of the game. The Meddling of Meowlathotep. We may indeed judge the tone and bias of civilization by its relative attitude towards dogs and cats. H.P. Lovecraft. Cats and dogs. Okay. Intro 1. It is dark in a storm. It is a dark and stormy night in the storied and haunted city of Barkham. By the time you hit the streets, it is raining cats and dogs. But you've picked up the scent of something big, and once you sink your teeth into a story, you just can't let go. A little wet fur has never stopped you from finding the truth. So literally the person who wrote the article for FFG just literally cut and paste stuff like out of this PDF.
Yeah.
So lazy. Anyways, probably didn't even know what this expansion was when they were writing the article. Strange happenings have been going on in Barkham. Cat sightings are at an all-time high, and each day more and more pigeons go missing. While this wouldn't normally be newsworthy, you know that there is more to this story than meets the eye. After all, while a few cats are harmless and adorable, most are nefarious schemers. You have heard the whispers and the howls on the wind. The order of dead rodents on the doorstep is back. And whatever they're plotting, only you can stop it. You're heading back to your home in Slobbertown, the Barkham neighborhood closest to the docks, when you catch a whiff of something foul and pungent in the air. Whatever is causing such an arid stench must be nearby. But just then, another scent. The lead investigator, which will be
Me.
Mel, will be Kate Winthpup. Kate Winthpup. Must decide. Choose one. Follow the foul stench. Proceed to intro 2, or follow the scent of bacon.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, you're thinking about this. I think we should just let chat decide.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think this is hilarious.
I agree.
All right. What to do? All right. Follow the foul stench. All right. No, probably not. Stench. Okay.
You just have an extra T in there.
Yeah, I see that, but I was thinking like right-clicking and correcting it would be easier than me trying to with this keyboard. All right, and follow.
I have a feeling I know what will win here.
Scent of bacon. Oops. All right, we'll put a poll in the chat. You guys can vote on it. And I'm curious what you see. I wish it didn't mention bacon either, because now I'm hungry. But yeah. And then we'll go to the intro that is selected. So go ahead, if you're watching live, you can go down to the chat here on YouTube and you can click in the poll, and I'll leave it open for like a minute, and we'll go with whatever the chat decides. I know, yeah.
I feel like
it's kind of going the other way a little bit. Yeah. Christopher says there's definitely a wrong and right answer, but bacon?
Yeah, I know, right?
Bacon! Now the commercial comes to my mind.
What commercial?
It's like probably those bacon strips. Was that the one? Or any kind of dog food that's bacon flavored back in the day, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to make it seem like your dog cares, like what their food smells like or tastes like. They just eat whatever.
I know. They do sniff their own poop, so I mean, like...
Mm-hmm. What's in the bag? All right.
I didn't realize there was a bacon emoji.
Alex knows this is his most used one.
He was like on it.
Alex just opens his emojis and it's like right there in the top
the
line
top
of most
10
used.
or whatever.
Yeah. He's like,
Oh my
we're gonna end the
god.
poll. Ross says, I'm siding with the forces of Meowlathotep. I will use every poll to advance their agenda. Oh no. And Doc says, I'm actually stuffing my face with bacon jerky at the moment. What a time to be alive.
Wow. We're all jealous. Clearly, everybody wanted the bacon.
Oh man. Okay, let's see. Follow the scent of bacon won the poll by 80%. Holy crap.
That's what I thought would win.
Yeah.
That's probably what I would have chose. So
Wow. Okay.
we're on the same page here.
So follow the scent of bacon. It's gonna be something that's like bad for us because we're
I know.
distracted and not, doing what we're supposed to be doing. Maybe.
Yep.
I would think, but it's still funny. All right. Intro 3. The investigation can wait. Bacon is eternal. You follow that lovely smell northwest to Velma's doghouse in Beasttown. The sounds of revelry and the sizzling of grilled food make your tail wag faster than the cracking of a whip, and yet something else tugs at the back of your dog brain. What was it you were doing before? Squirrel.
Oh,
The
God.
lead investigator, aka the live chat at Rob's gaming table,
Yep.
must decide nope, food, or skip. Okay, let me do another quick one here. All right. Nope, food, or oh yeah, investigating the order. All right, you guys decide. The live poll's in the chat. I'll leave it up for like a minute. Cards and Dice says, now I want to play this scenario, haha. But then I check on eBay and I don't want to play it anymore.
I know.
I just assume based on people recommending like don't bother with it, don't worry about it. Like when I was like getting new into the game and I was looking on, Reddit where to start, which campaigns to play, what to collect. Yeah, a lot of people are just like for the standalone scenarios, start with like Roger if you can find it, but it's usually hard to find. But the hotel is always recommended as like one of the starting ones. But then people are like, don't worry about the Barkham one. Like just it doesn't exist, don't worry about it. But I still had it in my spreadsheet of all the products I was trying to collect, and just in case I found it, And Doc was kind just to, message me one day and say, hey, which ones are you missing? I said this one. He's like, I got extra here. And I was like, wow, okay, cool. So we're playing it because of that. That's really the reason. Like I know you guys were recommending the chat last time, but we were gonna play it anyway at some point. So it just worked. It was just perfect.
Cards and Dice says, I just checked and it doesn't go lower than $100 US.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, at least you can have fun, I guess, playing along with us and watching. I don't know. We'll play it again in the future too, trying the different investigators. This is one I want to play after we teach someone Arkham the card game. We play a serious campaign.
Oh, and then
one time they show up and I'm like, here's your deck. Here's your deck. And then they're looking at the investigator card like, what the hell is this we're doing? And then we just crack into it. And it's just like, what is going on? Cats drool? Have you seen dogs recently?
I know, right?
Frederick says, I'm eating right now. Don't have time for all these voting things.
Sorry, Frederick.
Frederick, put your fork down. Click the button. We're talking about bacon here. All right, we're going to end the poll. And it's nope, food. One, I believe. So we're going to eat.
I think that was like a chance to say, are you sure?
Yeah.
And we were all like, yeah, we're just going to ignore.
So we're going to get punished.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We're going to start with a handicap here.
This isn't going to take down our whole campaign if some wrong answer is like super serious. So we don't have to worry about like spending weeks playing and building decks and then finding out, it's just over because we made the wrong choice.
Yeah.
All right. So intro 6, based 78% this time. So there was a couple of people that had a good conscience that tried to flip back, but yeah.
Yep.
All right, intro 6. Again, we don't know what's going to happen. We're not sure, but I've not read this stuff. It isn't until your belly is full of yummy food and your tummy has been thoroughly rubbed that you remember why you're out and about in the first place. You patrol the area until you spot several panicked rats scurrying from a nearby sewer drain. What's the matter, you bark? They chitter and chirp in response, and it's only then that you remember that rats can't talk.
It's really funny because you just barked like that and people's dogs and stuff are gonna like perk up like, wait, what's that?
Did anyone's dog just run at the TV or run to your phone or anything? They chitter and chirp in response, and it's only then you remember that rats can't talk. Still, you glean some of their story from their frantic pantomiming. The Order of the Dead Rats at the Doorstep has, as evidenced by their namesake, has been hunting rats for ages. By now, it's not just cats hunting them, but horrid cat abominations that defy all earthly logic. Sounds like the Order is up to its old tricks once again. Proceed to setup. You will begin play in Beast Town.
Oh, so maybe that would just change where we began. Okay.
Yeah, but maybe it's harder, maybe it's easier, maybe that's bad. I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
But that's super funny. So thematically, that's where they said Velma's Diner was, or whatever they called it in this one, where we're getting our snacks. Brian Murphy says, LOL, Alexa just tried to order dog food. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Is that how you order your supplies on Alexa, Brian?
He set up his Alexa to recognize his dog's voice so his dog could just bark at it to get food ordered so he doesn't have to deal with it. This is where we've come to as humanity.
Yeah, exactly.
This is where the world's going. Setup. Gather all cards from the Meddling of Meowlathotep encounter set. The set is indicated by this icon.
Oh, gosh.
Put all the locations into place. See the location placement on the next page. Each match game is play at the location denoted in the intro prior setup. Oh, okay. Let's do this stuff here.
Yeah. Do we need these? Or
No,
these are just the additional?
I just wanted to show, I was going to show some of the funny cards and abilities and stuff, but it's okay. We'll just get into it.
No, I just wasn't sure.
Yeah. We'll play it again on stream.
So we'll have to play other pops
Yeah,
next time.
I want to play it and try the different investigators. We'll build some different decks, have some fun with it in the future. But yeah. For now, I just want to. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna check the layout right now. Okay, so we got Velma's Doghouse. Sorry, how's this laying out? Oh, weird.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's 4 high.
Whoa. It's a big one.
Here, let's move these over here somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, let's start from the bottom maybe. Let's do the Boneyard. Boneyard here somewhere. It'll be behind us maybe a little bit. We'll find out. St. Marianne's Hospital. And then we need to go to Muscatonic University. Muscatonic University. Snout side. The south side. Slobbertown. I'll read some of the flavor text in a minute too. Tailside. Beast Town. Arkham City Pound. Oh, it's a typo in the PDF. It says Barkham City Pound on here.
Oh, whoops, they forgot to adjust that.
Somebody typed it wrong in the PDF. Barkham Asylum. And Velma's Doghouse.
Holy moly.
So we can maybe move these up a little bit more. These up here. This here. This here. That should fit.
Okay.
I just want to see if we go here. Oh yeah, we're good.
Okay. Because then
you can put these maybe over here.
Sure.
Because that's all the locations that came in a pack, so we're not getting any new ones. As I didn't sleeve any of the locations.
Okay, so this is this.
So that shouldn't get any bigger.
We started Beast Town, so I'm just gonna put this here so we remember as we continue with the setup stuff.
In Beast Town, the flavor text on the back for fun says, "Be cautious where you walk in Beast Town. You never know what you might step in."
Oh man. The laughs that must have been had as they were writing this stuff.
Yeah, they're getting kicks out of it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Cards and Laces says, the Investigator art reminds me of that painting of the dogs playing cards. Yes, 100%. 100%, I agree with that. Okay. Now what? There was more setup.
Yep.
Find and shuffle the 7 Meowisk enemies. 7 Meowisk enemies. Oh, Meowisk, 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 Meowisk. That's 7? You count and shuffle?
I wasn't counting your meows.
I know.
But 1, 2,
Meow?
3, 4,
Meow?
5, 6, 7. Yes, it is 7.
All right.
Oh, now their cats are perking up.
Meow. Come on, bring your dogs into the living room. They can watch too. Or pull them up on the couch. They can watch on your tablet, you know, or your phone. You know, yeah, this is a stream for the whole family, including pets. Although the cats
Until we take out a cat.
The cats might not be happy though once they see where this goes. When they got a dog using a .45 Thompson shooting down cats. All right.
I've shuffled these.
Okay. It says remove one of them from the game without looking at it. So there's one we won't see in this playthrough probably, which kind of adds a little bit of replayability to it. Then you'll put one of each of the remaining Meowisk enemies face down beneath each of the following locations.
Okay.
Barkham Asylum.
Okay.
Barkham City Pound.
Okay.
Velma's Doghouse.
Okay.
Muscatonic University.
Okay.
The Boneyard.
Boneyard. Yep.
And St. Mary's Animal Hospital.
All right. Okay.
Each of these locations is lousy with cats. Here we can go like this. So each of these locations is lousy with cats. See lousy with cats on page 3. A location is no longer lousy with cats if the encounter card beneath it is removed for any reason. Set Meowlathotep aside out of play, which I think was the last one. Yeah. So he's outside of play. Shuffle the remaining encounter cards from the encounter deck. You're now ready to begin playing. Location placement. I'm assuming the next is do not read. Okay, perfect. And we'll go. All right. So these are all still sorted. These cards are still sorted, so I will just kind of break them up a little bit here, and then we'll shuffle. So yeah, these standalone sets, for anyone who doesn't know, they come with their full own encounter decks and cards. They do not rely on you owning anything really other than, I think, the core set just to get your tokens and obviously your player cards. So you could play this if just you had one copy of the original core set. And yeah, you'd have enough cards for sure to build a couple decks. It has, each class has an investigator in this deck, or in this expansion, with their own signature card, weakness, and there's some neutral cards, some in-faction cards included that you can play with to add to the theme of it. But yeah, it has its own, you don't even need any of the modular sets from the core sets. It's like its own standalone thing. So the idea is you take this pack, you know, it's great at conventions or at a board game night at a board game store or something, where you can literally just have your friends show up with their own deck and then crack this out. Obviously, this one, there'd be some deck building and changing of your investigators if that were to happen. But usually these standalone sets, I know from Lord of the Rings, they're like great for, you know, show up at a convention, bring your deck, you know, and then you just sit down, play with some friends that you know, in person that you haven't seen or you play with remotely. And you can play like a standalone scenario. No one has to worry about who's bringing which, you know, cards and their whole set and that kind of stuff. It's just like nice to transport, which is cool. So Yogi says, as long as they click like, you mean lick like? Yeah, no pats if they don't. Oh man. All right. I don't know if you want to shuffle and cut that a little bit.
Yep.
Doc says, H, is that Catling gun a muzzle loader? Okay. All right.
Okay. Do you want me to put these like here or something?
However you want to do it.
Just so then we have
whatever you want to do.
A little more space down. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to do our hands next?
Yep. Oh, Okay, I think I have to shuffle mine a little better. I literally just drew. I think I shuffled. Maybe I didn't.
Oh, I got mine too.
Yeah, I didn't. My weakness was still on the top.
We got deduction, I love. We got occult invocation. An additional cost to play this card, discard up to 2 cards from your hand. Okay, and then I can fight. All right. We got a shortcut, so I can move Bark around.
Bark Harrigan.
And we got preposterous sketches. Let me draw 3 cards. Now I get one more. Perception. I got none of the cards that's in Yogi's mulligan for this, this, or this.
Oh.
But I'm thinking of deduction. Always a good card. And
No Dr. Milan, though?
No, none. No Dr. Milan, no compass, and no magnifying glass.
Well, that sounds like dump it all.
But I'm going to keep this one because this one is a very good card, letting me get an additional clue.
Yeah,
yes, okay.
Look at Yogi's
We're on the same page. We're on the same page.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Okay, so we're going to draw. So we have 1. Cryptic writings. Okay, gain some resources. Burning the midnight oil. Gaining some resources. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got Dr. Christopher. All right, we got one more. Logical reasoning. Okay, so we did get Christopher.
Brian Walbridge says, it's a shame Brian S. is away. These gags are barking right up his tree.
I know, I think he said he was going to miss this one.
I know. It's like, that's why I was like, where is he? I don't see him in the chat. What's going on?
I know.
It's like built for him. Oh,
yeah.
Man. Okay. We'll play it again. We'll play it like later. All right.
Oh, again.
Whoa, that's scary. Gret Wagner. Glory. Meat Cleaver. Enchanted Blade. Flashlight. Now, out of these 2 weapons, to keep a weapon, because, like, I didn't see the Thompson. I don't know if I keep either, but I probably want something. Fight, you get +1. Oh, so it only does 1 damage until I lose the sanity, which I only have 5.
Oh, but I do have...
yeah, the heal, right?
I do have a heal, yeah. Choose Investigator at your location.
I also have grab. I can put 1 on her, but, like, I kind of don't want that right now. That's kind of like if it shows up later, that's kind of cool, but... or I could take the Enchanted Blade for now. 3 charges. You get +1 for the fight for the attack. As additional cost to initiate the ability, you may spend 1 charge to empower the blade. If you do, you get +1 fight and deal 1 extra damage. So this, I can only do more than 1 damage if I spend a charge. It only gets 3 on it. So it's like only lasts for so long. Both 3 costs. Yeah, I don't know. Meat Cleaver heals 1 horror if you defeat an enemy. Oh, yeah, that's right. So it does make up for it a little bit. Okay, so let's go with the Meat Cleaver. I'll keep that because I kind of need a weapon, right, to start. Flashlight if we're going clue gathering. But I do like Glory for some card draw. To maybe see what I don't draw into. But then again, and I might keep Gret Wagner just because if I can get her in play, she's a little expensive, but you want to get her at the early game when you have resources, kind of. She does give +1 fight. She has some soak. After you defeat an enemy, you can exhaust her to deal 1 damage to her to discover a clue at the location. So she's good. Like soak plus clue gathering. So part of me just wants to keep this, but it's like that's 8 costs already. That's crazy. But yeah, or I can like try to get lucky and draw Tetsu, throw it away. I don't know.
Well, you discuss. I'm just gonna run to the washroom.
Oh yeah. Here,
Thank
let
you.
me make your mic.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Go nuts. But yeah, I think I would keep Meat Cleaver and Gret Wagner and then toss the rest. Although, like, man, Flashlight early is awesome too for clue gathering, but I don't know if that's what I really should be like worried about getting my fight stuff. So I think I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna toss these and replace. Prepared for the worst. Okay, that's a helpful card. Guts. Okay, I like it. And another Meat Cleaver. Okay. Oh, Glory. I should have kept Glory. Yeah, I thought about keeping it just for like digging into my deck, but then I was like, I'm holding that, and it's like I could just draw into something with that one card, but yeah. But I got prepared for the worst. Maybe that can help me find, the Thompson or the Catling gun. But okay. All right. So for this encounter, the tokens, so the skull does -X. X is half the number of Meowisk enemies in play in the victory display and attached to Meowlathotep rounded up. So the more Meowisk enemies we kill and throw in the victory display, the worse the skull token gets. Or that they, I guess, Meowisk enemies attached to the boss kitty. The cultist -2. If you fail, place a doom on the nearest enemy. And the tablet is -2. If you fail, place one of your clues on your location. And the elder thing is -5. Woof. Okay. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
All right. So agenda of cats and dogs. You're hot on the trail of a cat conspiracy, if you will. It's a free action. Investigators at a location that is lousy with cats can spend 4 clues as a group. Add the card beneath that location to the victory display. Oh. Action. If you're at a location that is lousy with cats, flip the card beneath that location over and spawn it at that location exhausted. So if we want to call out the enemy that's underneath it and just fight it, that's an option also. Or if we're like got the clues going. So if I'm like ready for fighting and don't have any clues, I can try to, fight a cat. And you in the meantime are trying to get clues and spend 4 per location to get rid of the cats to the victory display.
Okay.
Or the monsters, the Meowisk monsters, whatever they are. 9 lives. Dogs all across town report seeing strange cats prowling around several locations in Barkham. Perhaps if you investigate these areas, you can root out the cat monsters that dwell within. Objective. At the start of the investigation phase, if no locations are lousy with cats, advance.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we have to deal with all these kitties.
Okay.
And there is 6 of them in play, right?
Yes.
Okay. And we're not on a place with one, but there's 3 up here, 3 down here. I see. They're on opposite ends of the map. Interesting. So, yeah. Do we split up? I don't know.
Well, I can't fight, so I get nervous if we split up and something jumps on my head.
Yeah, that's the thing. So,
I mean, I do have...
You have 4 evade.
Yeah, I do have that one card that I remember.
Is that cat litter?
Okay. It looks like tennis balls.
Yeah, it's like tennis balls in a cultist diagram on the floor there on the ritual.
They're trying to lure the dogs in with tennis balls.
No, they're trying to bring the evil feline monsters from another world. What is it? Feline outer gods or other gods?
Yeah, connections. Do you think we should do this?
Well, the way they had us lay them out, I bet it just connects to everything
like
adjacent.
Above, right? Or beside?
But let's check. So if I'm in the top corner here, brown squiggle goes to blue triangle here, goes to green diamond, goes to little clover. So those all connect from there. This connects back, no problem. This actually connects here, no problem. This also goes back. So like everything here is fully connected that I see. And then even here connects down. This actually connects here. Back and forth.
Do you want to use some of these?
No,
or do you think
absolutely not. Okay. I think the way they put them is like this. Literally, you can just go wherever, whichever way. Things are connected diagonally. Even like this. Mm-hmm. Brown squiggle, blue diamond. So then they cross. So like you literally just go anything that's adjacent, even diagonally, orthogonally, all that you want, which is cool. I like when they do that. It just kind of makes sense. This one, yep, connects back here, connects there. Connects here, no problem. This one connects back. This one, hourglass, yep, connects down. This connects back. plus, plus. This one even here connects diagonal. So we got hourglass, hourglass, plus, or sorry, red square, red square. So that's all good. This connects the same way. Yep, here, back. Yeah, so this one has 3 connections. 1, 2, 3. They all connect back. This connects diagonal. This connects diagonal. These all connect diagonal within each other. Yeah, I literally see nothing that is stopping you. Even this one.
Yeah, you just can't jump from like here to over here.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Okay.
Yep.
Kind of got to go up the tree.
Yeah, so I think everything's kind of connected to everything, diagonal, orthogonal, all that. We're all good. So, yeah. Okay, so we can flip over our starting location here.
See.
So we're starting in Beast Town. 2 shroud, 2 clues. Barkham central location. Free action here. Spend 2 resources. You follow a weird scent heading south. Move to Slobbertown. Group limit once per round, so only one of us can do it. But so it's, yeah, it sounds like there's little back ways of getting around the board here. So 2 resources to get to Slobbertown.
Oh, man, I guess maybe if you didn't have movement points and you...
Yeah, maybe.
But it is connected.
It is, yeah, for sure. Yep, blue triangle, yep.
But again, we don't know that things aren't going to change and locations are going to move around.
Yeah.
So...
But it reminds me of the last scenario we were playing, right? Where those 3 locations, they just had like that free action movement to like move between them. But you had to pitch a card.
Yeah. Which was helpful. Saves movement points. So.
All right. So there's clues here.
So, I mean, what I could do if I went first is I could play Dr. Christopher. I could then investigate using deduction, which would potentially give both clues. If I do, I gain a resource. Then I could technically move. You don't have horror yet. That would be, I think, what I would do. I don't know. I would definitely do the play Christopher and investigate to get those 2 clues potentially.
Cards and Dices has become a member on YouTube by clicking the join button. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Make sure you go over to the community tab and vote on what the next campaign we play is. But yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the support.
I can also sniff. So while you are at a location you've sniffed, each skill test you perform gets -1 difficulty. And then as an action, I could sniff your location or a connecting location. This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity. And I get, if I draw the good token, I get +0, sniff your location or a connecting location. So I could sniff first, then play Dr. Milan. Then I have 4, 5, 6. No, I have 5 on 1. I think I can get those 2 clues for sure. But I don't know what you have in hand that you might want to go first with.
All I would do is probably play Prepare for the Worst to search. Maybe I find a different weapon to play. And then I decide based on that. I would then, if I don't find another weapon, I would just pay 3 for a meat cleaver and kind of probably just end there. Maybe getting a resource or something and trying to save up for Gret Wagner in play. That's all. It would just be a prep turn, just trying to get something down in play.
Okay.
Investigating, I only have 2. I have 3 on willpower, 5 on fight, 2 on agility. So like, yeah, I'm literally just fighting. But that's all I would be doing. But you can go ahead and do what you got to do.
Okay. So then I will first, I'll use action. I'll sniff this location.
Put a resource
put a resource on it so that I know this location has been sniffed. I'll spend 4. This is action 2 to play Dr. Christopher Milan. Milan Christopher. I always thought his name was Christopher, but because I think Yogi named him as Dr. Christopher. Okay, then action 3, I will investigate. When your action begins, gain 2 resources. Okay.
Because this is sniffed, you get -1, so it's only like a 1 shroud right now?
Yep, so I have 4, 5.
On 1?
5 on 1, but I will put in deduction because it will give me an additional clue if I'm successful. And then after I successfully investigate again. Whoa, minus
-4.
4, but I was 4-5 on 1.
Perfect.
Whoa.
Wow.
Holy moly.
And then
Okay.
you get the second one.
Get both clues. And then after you successfully investigate, gain a resource. And then that will be my turn done. Okay.
You used all 3 actions for sure.
Yes.
None of them were fast. Or
I
anything?
sniffed.
Yeah.
I
that's an
played
action.
Dr. Christopher
Okay.
and then he investigated. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing was fast for that one.
All
Yeah,
right.
but thank you.
Okay.
I'm probably going to forget sniffing actions.
So I'm going to play
when
Prepare
I
for
use
the
them.
Worst. Search the top 9 cards of your deck for a weapon asset. Gret, Flashlight, Stand Together, More Bark Than Bite, Emergency Cash, Spiked Collar, 45 Thompson.
Is that what you're looking for?
I think so. Yeah. All right. That's the only weapon we literally saw. So we're going to add it to our hand. And we're going to shuffle our deck. So it does change my turn. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't want to just slam down a meat cleaver and then realize I could have played that. That's like the card you want to use turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is to see what your options are before you just play stuff like I always do and forget. Okay. And that is 6 money. So yeah, I need to see some of that emergency cash money maybe.
I wish I could give you. I have other things that gain resources too. Oh no.
So I could just I literally have only done that, so I could just gain 2 money and just stay there and hope we don't draw an enemy. And then play the 45 Thompson very aggressively next turn.
Worst case, technically we are together, so if an enemy does spawn and we have an option, I could take it. I guess most of them don't usually give you an option.
Yeah, I'll just
draw.
gain 2 resources if you don't mind giving me another one.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, of course. Sorry.
Edgar says you shouldn't say perfect, Rob. It's a cat word. What should I be saying? Barktastic? So possum? Perhaps he's taunting them, says Doc. Okay, done. Flip. All right. Enemies.
All right.
No.
Enemies, no.
All right.
Do we call them
reset.
enemies or do we call them something else in this one?
Well, I don't know.
I know we didn't get another reference.
Enemy phase. I don't know.
Do you have any meowsks?
They're enemies. All right. Flip. Draw. Oh, hair of the dog. Go home, dog. You're drunk.
Pathfinder. Dun, dun, dun. This is
And
going
I
to get
need
in
another
play.
resource.
Oh, sorry. I meant to, I grabbed a couple and put them back, but I was going to give you a couple for your side. Okay, and gain a resource. Oh, I love having lots of resources.
Yes.
Okay, adding a doom to the agenda.
Yep.
Oh, no, 1 of 4. And then I was lead. Cats in the Mist, Revelation. Test a willpower of 3 for each point you fail by take 1 horror. What the heck does that say?
Like a symbol. Meow.
Oh my god, that's cool. Okay, willpower test of 3. I am 3 on 3. Oh, does it? No. Let's check this. While you were at a location
Yeah,
you've sniffed,
-1.
each skill test
Yep.
gets -1 difficulty. Okay, so I'm a 3 on 2.
If I play guts, I draw a card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm only 3 on 2.
I'll put a meat cleaver in for you.
Yeah?
Yeah. What
Okay.
does it do? What's the thing?
I take 1 point of horror for each.
No. I'll put a meat cleaver in to help you out a little bit.
Okay,
I
so
don't know.
4 on 2.
Oh yeah, you're 9 horror though, and doctor.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Ooh. -2, but I was 4-5 on 2. We're good. Thank you very
go.
much. You guys draw.
Otherwise, you'd place
Oh.
a doom on the nearest enemy.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
good. That was this. Sorry, you want me to pass? Sorry.
Yes, a card name. Squirrel.
Oh my god.
Look at the art. The dog's even looking at a squirrel in a tree. This is my favorite card yet. All right. Squirrel. Revelation. It's a squirrel. You must chase it. Test agility of 4. For each point you fail by it, lose 1 action.
Oh my god. Oh, your agility's not that good.
But I mean,
Oh.
I can play this. I don't know if this is the kind of test I want to use this for, but after it ends, I get -2 skill value for the next test they perform this round. See, But then I don't lose actions. But then I kind of have a bad skill test on the next one.
But if you don't do any skills, if you just move and...
Oh, yeah, this round. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. I'm just playing a card, really.
You're playing your card if you move somewhere.
All right, sure, let's do it. So I'm testing 6 on 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Need to be careful that Rob doesn't cause a catastrophe. Rubbing them the wrong way, so to speak. Or roll over.
Oh, who put this -4 in this bag? I don't like this.
Standard difficulty. Welcome back to the big leagues.
So
I failed by
2.
So I lose 2 actions, lose this card. And I get -2 skill value on my next test this round.
Oh, terrible.
That's a horrible one. Wow.
Terrible. Those squirrels, man.
All right, our turn. So I only have 1 action.
You go first.
All right. I will just pay 6 to play this 45 Thompson. And put 5 ammo on it. Ammo spent from the 45 Thompson is placed in your resource pool as resources. Action. Spend 1 ammo to fight. You get +2 fight and deal +1 damage for the attack.
Okay.
So that's what I'm rolling with here.
All right. And you're good?
Done.
Okay, I will play Pathfinder for 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
All right. I need 2 more clues. And I'm thinking about potentially going to one of these 3 locations that has a Meowsk underneath it.
Yeah.
So if it does have 2 clues and I can get them, then potentially I can get rid of one of them. So let's use Pathfinder.
You want to go to the Barkham Asylum, the Velma's Doghouse, or the Barkham City Pound?
Let's go.
And remember, you can sniff from an adjacent location.
I can.
But
I'll see what it is first. Let's actually go to Velma's Diner, if you will. Thank you.
So the flavor text on Velma's Diner says, it's got the best kibble in town. No doggy bags allowed, of course. All right, so it's a 2 shroud, 4 clues, parlay action on it, test willpower 5. You beg and beg and beg. If you succeed, remember that you scored some tasty food. You also take some for yourself, heal 1 damage and 1 horror. It's a victory 1.
Okay. There's 4 clues.
4 clues. Whoops.
Okay. So that move was free with Pathfinder, so I've only done 1 action. I think I have to do it. So action 2, I'll sniff. So I'll sniff here.
Okay.
And then I have 1 more action where I will investigate. I have 4, 5 on 1 because I've sniffed, so it's -1. -2, we got it. All right. Thank you. And then that'll be my turn done.
All right, enemies. Nope.
Nope.
Draw. Another Gret Wagner.
Shortcut.
And a resource.
Too bad you're not with me, but.
Doom.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to ready that. Doom. Drawing a card. Mischief and Chaos. Revelation. Test willpower of 4. If you fail, choose an asset you control and slowly push it until it's off the table. If you cannot, take 2 damage. I cannot because we have edges on our table. How do I push it off the table? Maybe I can flick it up that way.
If you fail, choose an asset you control and slowly push it until it falls off the table. It just means if you have a card, get rid of an asset and play.
I know, but I'm just joking.
If you don't have an asset, you're going to take 2 damage. Cards that fall off the table in this way are removed from the game. But it's funny because that's what the cats do. They like slowly are annoying and start pushing stuff off the desk. Look at this cat. Here's a gun on the desk too. He's going to just push that onto the floor.
All right. Okay, so we're testing.
Frederick says, this will not end well. I got a bad feline. Oh, don't forget to gain a resource from Dr. Milan.
Yes, thank you. Yes, that's huge. Okay.
Oh my God.
So I have 3 on 3 because I've sniffed. We can put in a shortcut because you're not with me.
No, not with you.
So we can play a shortcut or put a shortcut in there. So now I am 3, 4 on 3. I don't want to put this in. Like, it's got the 2 willpower icons, but I don't necessarily want to put this in because let's heal 2 horror. But I mean,
Well, you're going to lose Pathfinder, or you're going to lose Dr. Milan. I think you have to lose Pathfinder in that case, but
I don't even want to lose any. So maybe I just go all in on that, where it's 3, 4, 5, 6 on 3. Bloody -4.
Sure.
All right. So I'm up 3. Oh, luckily I put them both in. Oh my God.
This bag is being dirty.
Oh my gosh. So nothing happens. Holy moly.
Estranged kitty.
Well, luckily you put that gun in.
Spawn at an empty location. Forced. After a strange cat enters play, place one doom on it. Forced. When a strange cat would be defeated, it runs away to the discard pile, but it's injured. But it isn't injured at all. Please, I'm not a monster. 3, 1, 2.
Okay, you got this, right? It's empty location though, so you can put it wherever you want if you want to go to somewhere.
I don't know if we should kind of stick together a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. And place one doom on it. So technically we'll advance next round if that cat is still here. That's unfortunate. Okay. All right.
I mean, I'll go and try to fight the kitty.
Fight the kitty.
I'm gonna fight the kitty. Poor kitty. Here, kitty. I got a bullet for you.
I agree, Yogi. I do know, but I got scared there.
Yeah, I know. You're like dumping so much stuff.
But I didn't have enough. I didn't have 5 cards in hand to even do this. And I didn't want to lose. These are like my 2 best cards. So I got nervous there. But I will get, yes.
No,
yes.
No, you won't. It's too late now. You dumped your whole hand.
Oh, yeah, I dumped 2
All right,
cards.
I'll just go first.
Yeah.
I'm going to move here. And I'll engage with the kitty. My fight is 5 on 3. I don't know, using an ammo off here is worth it.
What is your fight against the cat?
5 on 3 is not bad. I can put a Gret in for 6 on 3. But it doesn't hit me back or anything, so I guess, oh, I see. I could play this and use this for this kind of stuff.
Oh, I see. So you have something.
I keep forgetting I have 4 freaking slots. Like,
yeah,
I could have played this and got this later. Like,
well, you could say you played it before you moved.
No.
Oh.
I need to gain a money and all this stuff.
I see.
I gain a money, put this in play, then move, and I can't fight. So I'm just going to fight it. 5 on, hope we don't keep pulling -4s and 3s and stuff. 5 on 3. It's only 1 damage. I'm just going to swat at it with my paw.
Christopher, I did get the resource, but I did get it delayed. Sorry about that. Yeah.
0.
You got it.
All right.
Meow. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything after I beat an enemy? No. Okay. So I moved, I fought, and I will just gain a resource. Oh, I forgot to reveal the location.
Oh.
Wow.
We're so excited about
I've
the
done
cat.
that before. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see what happens here. Barkham City Pound, 3 Shroud, 4 Clues. Action, gain 3 resources, limit once per game. Oh. Action, spend a resource to parlay, test 4 agility to convince the employees to part with some cat toys by acting adorable. If you succeed, remember that you possess a ball of yarn. Oh my god, okay, this is going to be building up for like a final battle or something.
It is. And,
yes.
and if we have X,
oh,
Y, Z.
Man. I like this a lot. I like this a lot already. This is funny.
We got to try to get all of them.
Okay, so I do have an action. So instead of just gaining 1 resource, I'm just going to do the action on this to gain 3 once per game. Yeah. Boom. Beautiful. Done.
Okay. I think I'm just going to go investigate and see if we can get 1 more for sure to get rid of that.
Tara, you spelt pause wrong. You spelled pause wrong. It's actually P-A-W-S today, not P-A-U-S-E. So I'm not impressed, Tara. I'm not impressed.
I'm going to investigate first for 5 on 1. 0. We got it. All right. So I think it's an action. Where was that? Oh, it's free. Okay. Investigators at a location that's lousy with cats may spend 4 clues to add the card beneath the location to the victory display. Okay. So I'll add pay 4.
So, oh, wow. So we're adding
Oh my God.
cat riding on a cat. It's exactly what it sounds like. There's a little kitty riding on the back of a Biyaki with a cat head. 243. Okay, this is I didn't even look at all these Meowth monsters.
No.
Monster Elite 243 Hunter gets +1 health per investigator, so it's actually a 263 in our case. Action: if you learn the bark of the outer gods. Oh, maybe it only applies to these guys. Action: if you learn the bark of the outer gods, parlay. You perform the aforementioned bark. The Biyakat flies off, but the other cat stays. Add this enemy to the victory display. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for an estranged cat. Spawn it at your location. Okay. So if we find like the possess a ball of yarn and we flip a certain enemy spawns on us or whatever, we might have the thing that just deals with it.
Right. So the more of those that we can do, if that's the path that we're taking.
So we'll say victory display is like up here.
Okay. And then I gain a resource from Christopher from that investigation. Sorry. All right, that was action 1. I can do that 2 more times, I guess. Let's try, because it's also a victory. Then I can have the clues going into the next one. So then I will investigate again for 5 on 1. -2, we got it. And then he doesn't exhaust, so I see why he's broken, right? Because then I get a resource again.
What's her?
He doesn't exhaust, and he's so I see why he's broken. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll investigate last time.
Like
third
with
action.
certain builds, like if you build around them, it's like disgusting.
Yeah.
But it's like whatever. We're having fun. I'm not ruining our fun by
-2.
tabooing cards.
We got it. All right.
Yeah. He's just a core set card. You played with him when we first learned the game. He was in your like pre-built deck, I think.
I know. I think though I didn't have a deck that was heavy clues.
Oh, obviously, it was the starter.
Yeah.
It was the core set, right? It doesn't have all the broken stuff together.
Oh, the taboo version exhaust. That makes sense because he seems. Okay, then for free, so that was all 3 of my actions, but for free I can move. Should I join you or should I start going to work on this one?
Well, here's the thing. If we're going to think about this parlay stuff, it's like willpower test here, agility test here.
Agility test I'm better at. Willpower test.
But you still have to, I mean, you could sniff it and it's only an agility of 3. You have 4 by default. But like, I don't know what the Dex Yogis built us here. And the investigators we're using, I don't feel like we have the investigators that are meant for doing these that we've seen.
But maybe we don't
just really
learn any,
you're gonna clue the cats out of here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fight the cats out of here. But if we had like, if we're playing a 4-player game or whatever, there might be somebody who's like much better at the agility or much better at the willpower.
The agility one I might be able to try, especially because I'm gonna sniff the location. So,
but that's up to you.
Okay, so then
we might not have the enemy that wants the ball of yarn. It might be the one that got removed from the game at the beginning, which is cool.
You're right.
But yeah, I mean, it's worth it. But then again, what if I'm at a location way down here, you're still up here somewhere, and I flip the one that wants the yarn? Then it's like that could be a waste. But I can see in like a multiplayer game, like more than 2-player, I should say, not it's multiplayer, but in a higher player count game, maybe going after some of these parlays could like just help you deal with 1 or 2 of those cats if you're all working together.
Yeah. Okay.
This is not a serious playthrough, so enjoy it before next time.
I know.
I know.
I just don't know if I should come with you or if I should go and see this one and start working on this and then start just making my way back down.
You do whatever.
Something. Well, maybe let's get the information and then we'll go from there. So that was my free move. While baying at the moon is fairly common occurrence in Barkham, and the howls that escape the asylum, are unnatural. Okay. 4 shroud, 2 clues, heal 3 horror as an action, limit once per game, or as an action, take a horror, parlay. You overhear a strange way of barking. Baroo, baroo.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu, Wolfagain. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anyways, test a willpower of 4 to learn how to bark that way too. If you succeed, remember that you learned the bark of the outer gods. All right. These are crazy.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right. And then that's going to be the end of my turn. I end my turn here. Okay. 2 clues, that's good. Then I can Okay. Enemies? No. Ready?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Your worst nightmare.
Oh, this is what I gotta do. I wish I went with you.
Yeah, hunter, prey, bear only. The bear of your worst nightmare cannot attack, damage, or defeat it.
So you could just evade it and run away.
My evade's only 2, and it's 2.
Okay, we got
there's a cat I
posture
wanna deal with.
sketches. Play only if there is a clue on your location. Draw 3 cards.
Nice.
Okay.
There's how you get your hand full.
Yeah, that is true. There is a clue.
Doom.
There is a clue. Yeah. Okay. 3 of 4. Yes. Oh no, I got an estranged cat now. Okay. Adding a doom to it. Oh, spawn an empty location. Not with me. Not with me. You're better with this, right? Me?
It's up to you.
Well, I have a 1 fight.
I know, but it's an empty location. So
Yeah.
choose wherever you want.
I know, but I'm saying
What does it matter who's what? Like who's nearest to it or something? Is that what you're thinking?
No, but if it's somewhere that you're gonna go.
No,
or...
let's put it somewhere where I don't care about going anymore. But it does have a doom on it to try, so we got to get rid of it, right? Or else it sits there progressing the next agenda faster too.
Let's, I guess, put it here.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay, Meowlists of Meowlathotep. Power. Whoa. This kitty.
Oh man.
Revelation. If Meowlathotep is in play, it attacks each investigator in player order. If at least one location is lousy with cats, choose one of these locations, flip the card beneath that location over and spawn it at that location. Or if neither is true, this card gains surge. So they're all lousy with cats that have something under them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are we right now? If I just flip this guy, I want to fight him anyway. He would just be engaged with me, but maybe I don't want to flip him yet. I don't know. Let's just flip this one.
Yeah, because we might get information on
Maybe.
one of these.
The Hisser in the Dark.
Oh my god.
Alert Hunter. This enemy gets +1 health, so it's per investigator, so it's a 3/6/3. Forced. While the Hisser in the Dark is engaged with you, if you enter and leave each of the... What? Forced. While the Hisser in the Dark is engaged with you, if you enter and leave each of the central locations in one turn, it becomes extremely dizzy and added to the victory display. Central, 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 central. So you have to have it engaged with you, and then you literally move to each of these locations, but you'd be taking attack of opportunity, right?
You have to move through each one?
Yeah, it says, while the
my
Hisser of the
God.
Dark is engaged with you, if you enter and leave each of the central locations. So not only would you be in one, you'd have to like enter one, leave it, enter, leave it, enter, you know, enter, leave. So you
don't even have enough movement to do that.
So it's like one attack of
Oh.
opportunity, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
Oh, and you have to leave that one. You have to leave that one. 5 attacks of opportunity.
How do you even move that many times?
Yeah, this seems, I don't know, this doesn't seem to make sense.
Well, he's not even...
So you'd be taking 5 damage and 5 horror off just to get rid of one enemy? Like that's...
I think we just try to kill that one.
That's a weird one. But it's cool that they have it on there. It's like kind of like a joke, I guess, right? So,
Yeah.
anyways.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, okay.
Hey, Steph.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. Okay. So yeah, I can't attack,
man.
damage, or defeat it.
I need to draw... there is one card, I can't remember the name of it, but there is one card that you put in the deck that does let me fight using my intellect instead.
You don't
But
have it.
I
You're
don't
at a
have
far a location. Oh, actually, you're adjacent.
I'm adjacent. I could go first. I could draw the 3 cards.
Like you can evade it. It is a hunter though. It's the only problem. It hunts me down anyway. And there's not. It's not like I'm trying to set up to deal with it. I literally can't deal with it. Like it's just gonna keep throwing 2 horror on me. I only have 5, so I think that's like a really that literally is my worst nightmare. This location, this weakness. Rob has a card that adds 1 move for each card discarded.
Oh. Oh, in his deck?
I do. I don't remember that. Maybe.
I could.
Oh, it's probably one of these.
Oh, true. The central locations have the pay to move ability. True.
I get
Okay,
it,
I get it now. Thank you.
Well,
yes.
one does. I'm assuming all of them
yeah,
do then.
similar to that one that we played last.
I get it.
Okay,
I get it.
thank you.
Thank you, Resman. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, it's like someone's taken their life just to...
Yeah, we hadn't flipped enough to realize that they would all have it. Yeah. Okay. Only if there is a clue at your location. So I could go first. I could Pathfinder, move to your location for free. That would be free. I could sniff. Then I engage, and then I evade. I can also take more horror than you. I think I could do that if you want me to try.
What? Sorry, you do
No,
what you
that's
gotta
okay. If I move with Pathfinder, it's free. I can join you. I can join you with Pathfinder. That's free. I could sniff the location, so then the evade is only a 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could engage and evade him. And then I hope that I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, if that's what you want to do, yeah. Other than that, I don't know. I would try to evade him on 2-on-2.
I can if I evade him,
I would just try to get away. I'd like just keep moving, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's like the worst one. Dang it.
But if you can just kill him, it's 3 damage. Then he's just out of our hair, or it's out of our hair. But I mean, that's okay. That's okay.
I mean, I would be fighting him. I'm 1. He'd be a 1. So it'd be like 1-on-1. It'd be a 1-on-1 fist fight.
Play preposterous sketches and draw occult invocation.
That's the card I'm looking for? Occult invocation. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I can do
draw.
that, but then I can't do this turn.
Fine.
Okay, so then I'll go first. I'll spend 2. And I will play if there's a clue at your location, draw 3 cards. Oh, I got it. How'd you know it was next? How'd you know that was next?
Okay, keep it drawing.
1. Oh, I got 2 of them.
Whoa, holy.
Oh, and I got another Christopher, so if I lose one. Okay.
Throw Christopher at it and we'll run.
Okay, so as an additional cost to play Occult Invocation, discard up to 2 cards from your hand. Fight. This attack uses intellect instead of fist. You get +1 intellect and deal +1 damage for the attack for each card discarded as part of the card's cost. Okay. So then that was action 1. I can't do it this turn, but I can set myself up to do it. Action free. Free, I'll move here. It was action 1, action. Oh, I could.
Play the card.
It's an event. Actually, I could.
Oh, it's just a one-time thing?
Yeah, it's just a one-time thing.
Oh, I
It's
thought
an
it was
event.
like a kind of a weapon or asset you could do over and over again. You can Pathfinder to rob and kill it, they say.
Yeah, because then I have 2 actions, so I can engage it so I don't hit you.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll engage.
You don't need to engage it.
Okay, just hit it with you.
I don't know.
Okay, so I'll spend 2. I'm afraid
How
I
much damage
missed.
are you doing?
I am doing, you get +1, I deal damage equal to the attack for each card I discard this way. So I can do up to 3.
Well, 3 would one-shot it, right?
I can discard 2 cards.
Yep.
Okay, so then that would be 3 damage. Want me to engage it? So I don't hit you
If you
for 3?
have the action to engage it, go nuts, sure.
Okay, I do. This is action 2. Okay, then action 3, I'll spend 2. Okay. Uses intellect instead. I get +1 intellect. So right now I have 4, 5, 6. And then I get +1 intellect and deal +1 damage for each
You
card I
also could
discarded.
have sniffed the location before going.
Oh, instead of engaging.
Like, that's what I'm saying. You have options. You just make the choice of what you'd want to do. Don't look to me. This is all you. If you hit me, you hit me. I have 9 health. I have soak in hand I'm going to put in play. Like, you do what you, but like, you have options.
You have 9?
I don't know exactly what you're
sniff.
doing, what tests you're doing, how much damage.
I'll sniff the location. Then I'll do this.
Because then also when you're
you.
searching it after, you'd have -1 on, getting those clues. I don't know.
I just need to discard the cards for the extra damage. So right now I'm doing 1. Oops. And I need to discard 2 cards in order to do.
Yeah.
So I guess we're discarding.
Yeah, that's correct.
That.
Yeah, I don't think you keep a second copy of that guy. Unless you need him for soak, but.
I don't need the resources if I have him out. Keep this in case. Okay, so we're discarding 2 cards. So it's going to do +1 intellect and +1 damage for this attack for each card discarded as part of the additional cost. Okay. So this is doing 3, 4, 8
on 2.
1.
1.
Yeah, 8 on 1, and I'm going to do 3 damage.
Sure.
-1. Okay. He's dead.
Great, thank you.
No problem. And that was all my actions. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So.
That's so funny. That was the next card.
The next 2 cards.
The next 2 cards, yeah.
All right, I'm going to play Gret for 5. Gret Wagner gets me +1 fight. I have +1 fight. Every reaction after you defeat an enemy, exhaust Gret Wagner to deal 1 damage to her to discover a clue at your location. What's an action to get the cat out from underneath?
It is. It spawns at your location exhausted.
Yeah.
Flip the card beneath the location over and spawn it at the location exhausted.
So it will only ready up. It won't hit us next turn.
Right. So then you could fight it next turn.
All right. I'm going to do it. Action.
All right. Let's see.
So I've only played this. I'm doing this action. So I should be able to like take a shot at it, I think. Pouncer in the Night. Pouncer in the Night. Nocturnal Hunting Cat. 4/2/2. So it's a 4/6/2 because the enemy gets +1 health per investigator. It's a hunter. It retaliates. Action. If a cat has an appointment with the vet, parlay. Wait. Oh, heck no. The cat flees in absolute terror. Add this enemy to the victory display.
That's clever. That is clever. No, it exhausted. Exhausted.
Oh, yeah, exhausted.
Yeah, you don't have to worry.
Yeah. Well.
Yet.
Yeah. All right. So 6 health, 4 to fight it. I'm at 6 fight by default, plus 45 Thompson. I'm going to take a shot with the 45 Thompson. Ammo spent from it is placed in my resource pool as resources.
That's awesome.
So action. Spend 1 ammo to fight. I get +2 and deal +1 damage. Oh, I see. I'm going to have to fight like 3 times over. Yeah, that's kind of sucky.
How much health does it have? Sorry, 4?
6.
6.
Yeah, these things are like, yeah, I'm going to run out of ammo real quick. Okay, so what did I say? 3, 8. 8 on 4 test. -1.
So you need 2 damage, sorry?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Okay, and I think I'm done. Yes. Played a card, drew the cat. All right.
All right.
Enemies. Hunter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's a hunter. He's coming for us.
This one just stays where it is. This one doesn't do anything. Reset. We flip.
Ready?
Ready this thing up. It's now going to become engaged. Okay. Draw the Catling gun. Come here, kiddies. But I need 5 resources now, and I only have 1. Oh. Well, I have 2. I have 2 resources now.
Gain 1.
Ugh. Need to get one of those money cards.
I would add a doom, but it's going to trigger because we're adding 4.
Clear
so
all the doom.
those.
Let me see the cards. Whoops. All right. Cat's out of the bag, it says. The summoning is complete. Now one of the myriad meowsks of Meowlathotep prowls the streets of Barkham. It is up to you to put an end to this menace before the true master is unveiled. If no locations are lousy with cats, advance to Agenda 2A. If at least one location is lousy with cats, find the one that is furthest from all investigators, flip the card beneath that location over, spawn it at the location, and reset the agenda deck to Agenda 1A.
Oh, that's cool. So which
slowly.
Is the farthest?
Farthest is like this one. I would say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So And they're all hunters too. Cat of Tindalos, extra dimensional cat. A 2/6/3 hunter retaliate. Action. If you possess ball of yarn, parlay. You throw the ball of yarn in a perfect 90-degree into a perfect 90-degree corner. The cat of Tindalos predictably follows into the extra dimensional pocket added to the victory display. So if you can grab the ball of yarn by doing your agility test, you could be the one to just go deal with the cat with an action. Boom, gone.
Okay. Oh, and I have the card that lets me parlay easier as well.
What? That's the thing?
Yeah. I think it's my
in your
signature
deck,
card.
you have the card.
Yeah, in my deck.
Not in your hand.
No, not in my hands.
Yeah, so you don't have it.
No, I was looking because I don't know what it's called. I was just seeing.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that was that.
The next card. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's the same.
It's the same. We just reset.
Same.
Yeah. Oh, man, I got another strange cat. Okay, so it is going to go at an empty location. I don't know. Yeah, I can punch a cat. Let's go here, I guess. I don't know.
Yogi, once I kill the cat, I could have more than 2 resources. But I don't want to guarantee that because who knows? Who knows what will happen?
All right, sorry, this is for you.
Order cultist. Order cultist 421 humanoids, sort of. Cultist definitely. Spawn in an empty location. Retaliate. Forced. At the end of the mythos phase, place 1 doom on order cultist.
Man.
Wow. So these cats are just waking up all the other cats. Meow. Yeah, this is like... Yep. I don't know. Like, yeah, there's a lot to go... Like, a lot of enemies, I don't know.
Yeah, this is a lot
I
of
gotta get the meat cleaver going, I think. Something that doesn't use up ammo, because it's like, I'll be just wasting it on so many enemies. But we'll see. Okay. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll just go first. I don't know.
Sure.
Okay, I'll spend 1 on here to fight. We said it was like 8 on 4. 8 on 4. Cultist, which is -2. Fail, place 1 doom on the nearest enemy. So you can put a 3 damage on here. And I'll fire on it again. What's the difference between a parlay and a normal action? Parlay, you're able to do it without taking an attack of opportunity. So if you had an enemy engage with you at the location, you could still do a parlay, a resign, a fight, or an invade without the enemy attacking you back with an attack of opportunity. So that's why they use parlays in the game. So you can do them without feeling like you're gonna die.
I think this enemy is dead, no? At 4? 2 and then...
Oh, this one is only...
That's a little one.
Oh.
Okay, so that's good.
Okay, I thought this was a bigger one. Okay, I just keep reading different enemies and I'm getting
I know,
confused.
that's okay.
So instead I can put one of these back.
So I'll put this in the victory. Okay, good.
Yeah, it's not 6 health. Okay.
No, that's good.
After you defeat an enemy, exhaust her, deal her 1 damage, discover a clue at my location.
Yeah.
Boom. But again, it's as a group.
I know.
We have to be at one of those locations together to drop 4 clues. And
problem is there's only 2 more that are even flipped, and this is going to flip them now that I know that.
I know. But we got to deal with this and this so they don't add more stuff quickly. But then these enemies are on their way. So, yeah.
I need to somehow build up for fighting.
Okay, so 1.
Because, yeah.
I don't know. Part of me wants to just play Meat Cleaver instead of Catling Gun right now, so I have something that I could just fight, you know, on the lower...
The little ones, like these singles?
But there's still a 3 fight, a 4 fight, a 3 fight. Not nothing. But this will just give me +1, so I'd be 6, 7, which is still pretty good.
But then you're not using like the ammos and stuff?
But yeah, then it'll just do 1 damage. I could take a Horror to do 2 damage, which is fine. So yeah.
And then save for like these bigger ones?
Yeah. Hopefully I have enough time to do that. So I'm going to spend 3 play Meat Cleaver. Then... or do I just, instead of playing Meat Cleaver, go and try to fight one of these things? I don't know. If I fight this one... Yeah, maybe I'll do that instead. Yeah. I get rid of one of these guys. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to move. And then this guy will engage me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to attack him with a Thompson. So it is a fight of 2, 3, 8 on 4. 8 on 4, and I get +1 damage to the attack, so it'll be 2, so I can kill this thing, hopefully. Tablet says -2 if you fail to place one of your clues on your location. Nope, I did not fail. This thing is gone. And I don't have another way to get a clue, that's fine. Okay, done.
Okay, I think I'm going to investigate at this location since this location
Yeah, it's only 2 shroud because you sniffed it and they're there and there's 4 clues ready to go. Or 3 more.
4, 5 on 2. We'll investigate. 5 on 2.
Yeah, because we know if the furthest from us is going to spawn, like if you can just go up and get rid of that one with a normal way, then our back's kind of like covered. Yeah. And then we just have 3 more to deal with. And
then we can kind of like work together, I guess.
I'll be fighting one soon.
Yeah.
So this one's actually 5 damage. This one's 6. Okay. So, or you can do Ball of Yarn maybe and we get lucky and you can deal with one of them yourself. I can fight the other one, just get tied up with it. Yeah. But I know I'm going to go for these, or this one at least, and then I'm caught. Like it's on me, so it's like too late. Okay. Go ahead though. Oh, hello. Awesome.
So it is +0, but I sniff your location or a connecting location. I will sniff.
That's the only connect. Oh, there's this one. I'll sniff. It's one of these two because these 3 are already done.
Okay, I'll sniff this one, sure, because in case I go there, I don't think it's going to matter except for tests. I don't think I'm going to do a test.
Well, we know if these all say the same thing. This might all be like low shroud and like a couple clues.
But if I'm doing tests with enemies, I'd want it to be like in this area. So maybe I'll go here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then I got it. So that's that. That was action 1. He gains a resource.
Oh, you only need 1 more.
I need 1 more and then I can move for free. So let's investigate again. Action 2. 5 on 2.
You got your Dr. Christopher money?
I did. 5 on 2.
So Doc saying in the chat, FFG missed an opportunity here. There should have been 9 Meowisks in the end. You find out that they are all just one of the 9 lives of the same cat. Oh. That would be cool.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. -1, we got it. Okay.
Gain another resource.
Gain another resource, and then for free, I will move. I still have 1 more action. Yeah. I will move here. I will spend 4.
Is that free to do that?
Yep.
Nice.
And I'll get rid of that cat.
So we got the Mewling Hunger Capricious Twins 252. Oh, this one would actually be 7 health. Nice. Wow. If you scored some tasty food, parlay, the hungry twins have been placated. They curl up happily in a box and fall asleep. In this, add this enemy to the victory display. That's so funny.
That's cool.
All right, so we got 3 in the victory display now.
Yeah, we need 3 more.
Well, that's a little scary because that means the skull is now -3. Oh no, it's half the number. Sorry, half the number of Meowsk enemies. So I don't know. I'll round it up. Yep. So,
okay.
2. 2 is that's a -2 now. That's in the bag, or at least 1. I think it's only 1 skull in there, but it might be more.
Okay, I do have 1 more action, and
we have 2 skulls. 2 skulls in the bag.
2 skulls in the bag.
Placated. Thank you, Michael.
Feel like maybe I try to get the 4. I don't think I'll be able to get the 4 before this is going to flip, especially, maybe if you're getting that one. I guess I'll try to investigate here. I'm going to do this because it's going to replace itself, but I do need to build up my hand. So 4, 5. Oh, I didn't sniff there. Maybe I just move back here. And then try to get clues along the way. Yeah, I'll just end my turn at this one. Okay, done. Enemies, okay, hunters. And we said this one's gonna move up to here.
Yep. Yeah, moving diagonally, I think this so fast.
Yeah. Okay. And then ready each other. Ready my cards, oops.
Tetsuo. Tetsuo Mori, too noble for his own good. So he may be assigned damage and/or horror dealt to other investigators at your location. And reaction: when he's defeated, choose an investigator location. Investigator searches either their discard pile or the top 9 cards of their deck for an item asset, adds it to their hand, shuffle their deck if it's searched. So it's a way for me to get weapons going.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I found a guard dog. This is helpful.
Yeah.
This is helpful.
So thematic. I love it.
Okay. That's that. We're going to add a doom. So we are at 2. Yep, 2 of 4. And I found a stubborn cat. Revelation. Attached to the location in play with the most clues. A cat is lying on all of the evidence at this location. You obviously cannot investigate attached location. Test a willpower of 4, agility of 4 to shoo the cat away. If you succeed, discard stubborn cat. Okay, good. I moved away from that location. That's funny. That one's yours.
Tetsuo is on cat side? Oh, no.
Oh, no. Don't play him then.
All right. Scratching paws.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Scratching paws. Hazard. Revelation. Test agility of 3. For each point you fail by, take 1 damage. It says, there are no nail clippers in Chthonian depths beneath Barkham. All right, agility of 3. I have 2 to start. Yep, that's all it's going to be. So 2 on 3. I wish I got the advantage of all these sniffed locations.
I know, I wish you did too. I'm so sorry. That sucks.
I got extra paws and I don't even use them.
Oh. Woof.
Minus, nope, -2. If you fail, place one of your clues on your location. Well, that's unfortunate, but
that's okay. I think we're fine now with the clues, or I can even go get that.
So I failed. That was a -2. So I'm 0 on 3. So I take 3 damage.
Oh no.
So if you just put 3 there, that'd be great.
Oh, I guess damage is your highest. Okay, that's better.
Let's go. Damn cat claws. All right.
All right.
Stacy's here. Howdy, late to the party. Never thought I'd see this day. These cards are hilarious.
I know.
It's like amazing. Every draw off the encounter deck.
Laughs every time.
I hate that part of Arkham Horror. That makes me hate playing Arkham Horror. Every draw, I get more tense and tense. And like that part of the game, the same with Lord of the Rings, the living card game. Drawing off the encounter deck or whatever is like, it just ruins your day almost every single time. But this, it's making it like funny, even though they're super jerky cards. It's just hilarious. Like the time and effort that's put into these, I love it. I'm just laughing. Like I don't even care if I die and go crazy in this one. It's all good.
I do feel like we're doing well-ish, right? I don't know.
The counter deck is trying to kill you with cat toys, says Yogi. Exactly. Yeah, it's hilarious. I love it.
Yogi, are you back from vacation? I forget. No. Or are you just watching on your vacation?
All right. Who is going first? What are we doing here?
I am.
Can you do the cat toy test and then go deal with that cat?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to try to do.
Your free movement, maybe?
Yep. I could do the cat toy test.
I'm not with you.
Then I can move for free. Then I can.
Well, you got to pass that test. It's only a 4 on 3 right now. Do you have any other agility help?
I do not.
So yeah, you might be trying that test multiple times, but at least if you're ready, you can deal with this guy, and I don't have to.
Yeah.
He's basically 5 health, so it'd take me like I'm not even equipped to really deal with that yet.
I could also put a guard dog into play as well, so that
it's only 2 fights, so he's like easier one to fight. But I mean, it's just.
But if we do it for free, yeah, you can. Yeah. Okay, let me try. Let me go first, then I try. So let me do the parlay, which is a parlay of 3 because I've sniffed it. So I think I'm just 4 on 3.
So if you had 8 resources, we could deal with this one.
1, 2, 3,
I think,
4, 5.
assuming they're all spend 2 resources. I want to kind of like cheat and look, but because this one's free action, spend 2 resources. So.
But I have to also have enough health and damage to be able to take the attacks of opportunity.
No, remember the free move action. It's not a paid action, so they don't attack of opportunity.
Oh, you're right.
You just have to have 8 resources, and this one can be dealt with. I have 4. You're closer.
I have 5.
If I start shooting at one of these things, I get more. I can spend actions. So like we don't necessarily need to get tied up wasting weapons on these. If you can pass this test, or if you just want to take money and deal with this one, I think you could do a free move, get in there, engage with it, then free action, free action, free action, free action. Although this one, these all would engage with you. That's the only problem. And this one would engage with you too.
Well, then in that case, do you go first?
But they engage with you, but they don't, like, this only hits for a horror, and they only do it in the enemy phase because you're doing free action. So that's also a possibility, is an option. So, like, these are the things we need to start thinking about. But is we can deal with these, but I don't know. That's the options right now. This one I can fight. It's not the worst. It's only 2 fight, 5 health.
So what if you went first? These two engaged you. You fought this one. Then I go for the resources. Because then I could.
But I kind of don't want to forcefully engage this yet.
Okay.
Like I probably would spend a turn, like, I don't know, trying to get Catling gun in play maybe. Because I need to fight it for 5 health. So this only does 4 of it.
Yeah.
So, but again, I have 6 fight automatically against a 2, so I can fight it with just a regular fight effect. I can deal with this one, so you maybe don't have to waste your time trying to pass a test you're only up 1 on. But if you think it's easier to get the resources, if it's only 2, again, we're assuming that it's the same on every central.
I know,
but it might not be. I can go in and start just fighting that guy right away. It's this guy that I'll just take a horror from for 1 turn.
I don't know what to say here. That's, yeah.
So those are our options. Like if I go, like passing the agility test when you're only up 1, how many actions you're going to waste trying that over and over again, finding out, okay, I finally got done. It's fine because the enemy's not with us yet. I can fall back, you know, and we can wait. But this one's going to be on us.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Yeah, I'd have to fall back like here.
Yeah.
You know, and then when these are separated, like I kind of. Right now they're paired up, right? So you kind of don't want to go in there and deal with them right yet.
I know.
So once they break away and they move away from these strange cats, then we go in and deal with them. So maybe we wait 1 more turn on that.
So do you want me to do this in the meantime anyways, just in case?
Or just gain resources. It's like whichever way.
Because I got to fall back anyways.
Like you could free move and just gain resource, or you can try for this clue.
Well, I'll probably try for the clue because it gains me a resource.
But again, we only have 1 cat left hidden. And if you think we're going to hit 4 for this, don't waste your time on clues.
No, but
unless we think the clues are for the next.
True, and the clues can give me a resource.
Oh, I see.
If I'm successful as well, so it's like a 2-in-1 if we are trying.
True.
All right.
I just think this guy's going to come out before we get all the way down there and you drop 4 clues on him.
He may.
That's where we're at. So it's like, you know, there's many options. Like,
and it's victory. I mean, not that matters, but maybe it gives
doesn't.
us if you have this many victory points, it gives you a different ending.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm
not worried about that, but I just want to get to the end. I want to see what happens. We got a big boss fight, a big boss cat fight coming too. And who knows what happens there.
I know. Also need to draw cards. Okay, so let's try to investigate it because that'll give us the money as well. So 4, 5
on 2.
5 on 2.
Oh, Yogi says, I think Mel should draw 2 cards to enable higher education, maybe, so that you could have possibility of more willpower or more intellect. But we're talking about using all your money.
But I need to use the resources for next turn.
We're talking about building up the money to deal with a cat that's about to trap us in a corner.
Yeah.
I think it's more important than getting clues that we know of or passing willpower tests that we know of. Obviously, willpower tests off the deck, we've seen tons of them.
But I think too, if I do this investigate, if I fail, I will just move for free and take a clue and a card or something and be set up for next turn.
Yeah,
I think. So we'll just see what happens here. So I am 4, 5 on 2. -2. We're good. So I got it and I gain a resource.
You're at 6 now. Nice.
Okay. Then I will move for free and I'm going to move up here. And then I'm at 6. I'll gain 1. So I'll just gain 1. So
yeah,
I'm at
the only
7.
thing with this cat, I just realized, so if it moves to like one of these locations, then whoever engages with it has to just take a damage and a horror to like move into one of these.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
I just didn't want to take it every time.
Yeah. So
that's fine. Okay, and then my last action, I'm going to draw a card. Investigate, gain a resource, draw a card. Yeah.
The problem is
discover a clue at your location. If we did want to try that, then potentially I can.
I don't think we can get down there in time because like there's doom on this guy, doom there's going to be one more. Then it's just one more after that. Like I don't think I'll be able to kill that guy at this point. But
yeah, okay. Go ahead.
All right. So the other guy can just move in and do the fighting on him. Oh yeah, but then this guy will come at me because I'll be adjacent.
Oh, sorry. Are you moving up? Or
Yeah, I have to. I have to go to your corner, or else this guy will jump on me. Or yeah, here's the only like safe spot right now. Or
technically,
could I move this way and sneak down here to see this?
But depending on where you are, I guess it'll depend on where these guys go.
I know I could make this guy go down this way, and we can make this guy go down that way.
Where did I bump that from?
I don't know. I think you sniffed that.
Oh, I did. You're right. I did.
Like, do I need to be up there with you? Probably not. I could be the one to do the resource thing too. But I can fight this one like the normal way. It's fine. Could just play Tetsu and then run in and just like engage this guys and start pounding on them. But moving in, I need 3 full actions on this guy to take him out. Yeah, it's not going to happen. He retaliates if I miss. Yeah, I could just pay Tetsu and then he just takes all the damage from these guys. I get in there, I take a couple shots on this guy, or I just start on this guy.
Then just know this guy's going to come in there.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Which is fine. I guess not fine because you don't have enough resources.
Okay, I'm going to play him anyway. 3. I'll fall back.
Oh, you don't have charisma, says Yogi.
Oh, that's right.
we're so
used to being able to play 2 allies.
Thanks, Yogi.
Wow. So Gret Wagner would take the hits. Maybe I'll just take a resource. Move, take a resource, play Catling Gun.
I mean, then you're ready, right?
Yeah.
In case you need a lot of ammo on that thing.
I got it though. Oh, 12. No.
How many do you need here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10, 11, 12.
3 more, please.
There's 3 more. And then there's a couple for you over there.
Okay, done.
All right. Enemies.
So this one.
We could have him move here,
Yeah, let's have him move there.
And then what about this one? We have him move up here. That way he's not going to be in the loop. Because it's still technically the same.
Still gets just as close, right?
Yeah, and he's not in the loop.
Okay, that's that. Reset.
Yep, reset.
Draw. Spiked Collar. When an enemy attack deals damage to you, which is about to happen, because I won't be able to deal with that cat all in one turn, it deals damage back. Sick. I just won't have enough money to play it yet.
Day of Reckoning. Attach Day of Reckoning to the current agenda. Then attach the good token. But that's fine because that'll flip soon.
Yeah, I might not be able to. Yeah, money.
Attach
Money's
that.
a problem.
Okay. Adding a doom.
The writing is hysterical. Okay.
All right. On your tail, Revelation. If there are no enemies in play, on your tail gain search. Otherwise, place 1 doom on the enemy nearest to you and test an agility of X.
Where X is that enemy's evade value.
If you fail, that enemy attacks you.
So it's going to be a 3 or a 3.
Because that's
this one hits for less, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So then an agility test of X, where X is the enemy's evade value, which is 3. And then while you're at a location that you've sniffed, it gets -1 difficulty. Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah, you sniffed here.
Yep. So it is a 2. So I am 4 on 2. 4 on 2.
Sorry, can't help.
I know I can't help myself either. That's okay. 4 on 2. If not, it's going to attack me, which is fine. -1. We're good. No attack. Awesome. Oh, sorry. There you go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Goddamn enemies, man. Never stop. All right. Servant of Dog Sophoth. 2/4/2. Monster Cat Abomination. Spawn. Location with the most enemies including face down encounter cards, got alert and retaliate.
Well,
It says, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. Wow. All right, most enemies.
they all have one, so I guess
Yeah,
it's
so
our
we can
choice
choose.
here.
Including face down.
Yeah, if he's out there, he's unless you want him up here, we're never going to go there again. This enemy's going to move. Here we have to go
I might go in and fight him.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want another enemy with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say that's the most. He doesn't hunt a hunter. And this one will probably flip up and come anyway, so we don't need to go down there.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't gain my resource because I knew I would have 8 by the end of the turn.
But I bet we'll get punished. I bet when the boss shows up, like having undefeated enemies, because remember the one thing says like, oh, it's Meow is attached to Meowlathotep. So I think hopefully he doesn't come into play and grab all these ones and attach them to him, and it's only the ones in play. But I get worried that like if you're doing too good, yeah, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Sure, there's a surprise is going to kick us in the butt on the first playthrough, and then we're like, okay, ha ha. All right.
You want me to go first and do that ring around the rosy we were talking about? Did I draw? I did. It was that. Okay. I was like, I should have had
for resources.
I have 8 now. I'm like, I should have had 5, but it's because of that. Went up there.
Okay.
All right, you want me to go first?
I think so, assuming that it's all hopefully 2 resources to move.
All right. Well, we're gonna find out.
Hopefully some are less.
If it's worst case, I can take a little bit, so it's fine.
All right.
So I'm gonna move for free here, and he's gonna engage me.
Yep. This guy engages you.
Okay, and then we're gonna play Ring Around the Rosie with this thing.
So you're gonna do a free action, spend 2 resources. You move, you follow a weird scent heading south. Move to Slobber Town. Group limit once per round.
Okay, 2 resources.
You're here. This flips. And this is Slobber Town. The banks of the Mutskatonic River are lined with warehouses and stores filled with exotic treats from around the world. Okay, it's 3 shroud, 2 clues. Free action, spend 2 resources. Barkham has no leash laws. You take yourself for a walk. Move to Snout Side. Yeah, which is here. Okay.
Okay.
So that's sniffed.
So now I'll
and that's
spend
2 clues.
2 resources.
Yeah. Oh, does this one engage you too because you're there? Oh.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, so now you're bringing.
I know, but it's okay. I have.
But you don't get the attack of opportunities from them yet.
Not until I do an action.
Or they fight you in the enemy phase.
Yeah.
All right, so then you move here.
Yep.
This is Snout Side. They've got a lid on every trash can and a fence around every tree. 1 shroud, 2 clues. Spend 2 resources. You chase a delivery truck to the north. Move to Tail Side. Group limit once per round.
Okay, so then I spend 2 resources.
And then this kitty engages you.
All the kitties.
They're just chasing you around. It's like you're running around with a little cat toy hanging out the back of your car. Tail Side. 3 shroud, 2 clues. Spend 2 resources. You pursue a raccoon for no reason. Move to Beast Town. 2 limits.
All right, and then I'll spend 2 resources, move there.
And this one's defeated.
Played Ring Around the Rosie with this guy, so add it to the victory display.
Yep.
Okay.
And now you're in Beast Town.
Now I'm in Beast Town, and I still have 2 actions. And I sniffed it, so I can maybe do some...
You did what?
I sniffed it.
You sniffed it? Okay.
Sniffed it. Maybe I just try to punch him?
They're only 1 health if you can, but your fight is only 1.
I know, I do have...
You have that card in hand where you can like...
Yeah.
Because maybe you can get the Doom off this one and we won't advance this turn because we're at 2 here, 1 here.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
You just dealt with the other guy.
Oh, I don't have any resources because I just spent them all.
Oh.
But I could just put in... Oh, man. I could just put in the fights that I have.
I'm not with you, damn.
So, let me think for 1 second. If I have... He's only a 2 fight.
Oh, yeah. The
right? Because I'm sniffed. So, I'm a 2 on 1. I could go 3 on 1 and just try.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the best, but if we get
only
it...
1 horror you're avoiding. 1 could go on him. You have 9. You haven't taken any.
But if we don't worry about this, then potentially I can get this.
Oh, okay.
Because I already have 1 clue, and I could just...
Remember, he engaged with you because he's there.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a free...
It's free action to do that.
So he won't hit you.
No.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm down
But that would
for
be
whatever.
the last one. Oh, if you get this one, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go deal with that.
So
I was debating coming and dealing with these to help you out, but then this guy's gonna come and sneak on us. But I think I just need to go to him and start the battle.
I can try. At least go for this one and just leave myself and then see what happens.
If you can.
All right, we're
if I
going
was
to
with
try.
you, I'd throw cards in, but
It's all good. So we're going to go for a 1, 2, 3 on
1,
2.
or 2 on 2.
3 on 2.
Is it only 3 on 2? I thought you were getting
1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
And then this
3
is
on 2.
3 on 2.
I mean, it's possible.
You want me to not?
It's up to you. You get lucky sometimes when you do that. Is
Punch
it
one,
retaliate?
evade the other. Okay, yeah. No. Oh, I think this one should maybe have a doom on it.
No. What happened?
Maybe something. Oh, it cleared. It cleared from another.
Yeah.
When it cleared. Okay, thank you. Okay, I will try. I'll try. 3.
Trying to look what's
3
in
on
the
2.
bag. Hold on. Let's see what's in the bag. We have. So, okay, there's 3 -1s, 2 zeros, +1,
6
and the blue.
tokens that I can win on. Blue's right here.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, but everything else is a tank. You could put that clue back on location. You might have to place one if you blow a cultist and you fail. Place one doom on the nearest enemy anyway. It'll all clear.
Yeah, that's not the worst.
That's the only thing. I think this enemy is going to happen. So,
Yeah,
but it's your call.
We'll try.
I mean, if you're okay losing those cards in hand, if they're worth it.
I mean, at this point, higher education.
They're not retaliated, so you can just
We'll just try, and then I'll try to evade the other one.
But you are supposed to have a whole bunch of cards in hand. Yogi keeps getting mad that you're not.
I know.
He's like,
but he's telling me punch one as well.
All right.
All right, so 3 on 2.
-4.
Okay. Let's try to evade one. Let's go.
It's only a
It's
1.
a 4 on 1.
Yeah, you should just try to evade both, probably.
I'm fine to take one, but I just want to try to get rid of that doom to see it, but I don't know. Okay, we'll try to evade the one with the doom on it. 4 on 1.
I could have moved in and just, again, still move in and just fight the other one, but that's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, -4 again. I failed both.
Wow.
Okay, I didn't shake it up good enough. Okay, that is me done. Yeah.
So I could do a crazy, like, spend a whole bunch on this, but I know there's a boss coming off to the side, and it's kind of like I want to do the Catling gun as, like, some huge fight on it in one shot. But, I can only do 1 to 3 ammo at a time. I was thinking, like...
Oh, but that would kill that one.
No, it's a 5.
Oh, I keep forgetting about the extra.
I know.
Oh, my God.
But it's only a 2 fight, so, like, I could just do a regular fight on it and probably be okay. But it's... I still wouldn't be able to do it all this turn.
Yeah.
So it's going to hit me. It'll kill Gret, which is fine. Or I move in where you are, I fight one of these, I exhaust Gret, she takes 1 damage, I get a clue, I then move in here just to distract that cat, or I just stay here and let it come to us and attack me, and I lose Gret anyway.
Yeah, and the other thing too is if you do get rid of this, potentially this is not flipping.
I know,
and we have
that's what
one
I'm
more
thinking.
turn.
But will we? Could something just draw off the deck that's like, place a doom, or in my test? Will I place a doom?
I know, you're right. And I don't even know if I can, from here, move for free.
I say we try.
We could try.
YOLO. All right. I'm going to move in. I'm going to just fight this one. Thompson goes as a resource. 8 on 3.
3.
-1.
Dead.
Kill it. Exhaust Gret. Deal her damage. Gain a clue off the location.
So we both will have to deal her damage, sorry? So we'll both have to move down here because I don't think I'll have enough actions.
Oh, you needed that clue? Should I not do this? I don't need to do this.
No. I don't think listen. I don't think I have enough actions to gain all 3 clues and to move all the way down here.
You said you could do it on the next turn. That's why I'm doing this. So you're wrong on that? You said you could do it next turn. I thought you had it like in the bag. No, right?
Well, I don't know if I do.
What were you thinking? Moving here and cluing these up? So free movement, investigate on a...
But I need 3 clues.
Yeah, so...
And I don't have enough money for this anymore.
Oh.
Unless I gain that investigate, gain 2 resources, but I don't know, do I have more than one of those in here?
So we're stalling it, and you're like, for no reason, this cat's going to flip anyway.
Not necessarily. We got 2 turns.
So if I remove this one. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Maybe.
saying. Maybe, but I'm saying if you...
All right, whatever. I don't know. It seems weird. Okay, so anyways, I kill the thing. She gets a damage. I take a clue. But then I'm like going that way to fight that thing.
It's fine. It's fine.
Or we just ignore that guy and we work our way down to this guy.
And get rid of one, and then we work on that one together?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I can still deal with it by myself. I just worry when that advances one more time. It's just looking for this, and if it's not there, I think we spawn the big guy, no?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Something.
I don't remember what the other option was.
Let's see. No locations allows you with cats advance to 2A. So whatever 2A does, yeah, we don't really know, but I just assume. Otherwise, it's going to make the cat appear, which is okay.
It's okay, but if we can get...
So like maybe we just deal with the one in play. So this one just makes it come into play, who cares? And then we have another 4 to deal with that one. But again, like...
But we could potentially get rid of both of them. Like if you did what you're doing and then go fight this one.
Yeah, but you get it when that one advances, like... It will advance, and then whoever's left in play, I bet, attaches to the boss, and something happens.
But if none of them are in play, like if you go for this one as you're saying, then when the turn will end, we'll add 1.
You think you can still deal with this guy? Like, okay, so I won't take the clue off this, is what you're saying?
I see. I only have 1 more turn. You have 2 turns, I have 1.
Well, we add 1, we don't advance. Then you have all next turn. And then we add 1 and it advances. It'll say, is this guy here?
Yeah, which he would be.
And it'll bring him out. So that's like, you know what I mean? So like...
Yeah, he would be. So it doesn't matter. Do whatever you're doing.
So if I take a clue, like...
Yeah, that's fine. Take a clue and we'll fight. We'll figure out this guy, and then this guy will just come out.
I don't even know if I should be damaging her, but whatever. Okay. So I moved in. I fought that guy. I could just fight the other one and let that cat come to me, play the spike collar. Oh no, I won't have enough actions to play the spike collar.
You don't worry about this guy.
I know, but I just thought to get the free money and then play this.
Oh, sure.
But I don't have enough actions. Yeah, I feel like going this way was not right. And if I move into this guy, I'm not doing anything this turn. So like...
Oh, he is going to hit someone. You can rewind that then, put him back if you want.
I was thinking, like, why am I slowing down this guy getting revealed? We kind of want him to separate anyway.
Okay, we can put this guy back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can rewind
let's do that. Yeah. So I'm up here.
This would be here.
No damage here. Clues on there. So instead, if I just went at this one, I could gain a resource, throw the spike collar into play. Oh, but then I can only move in. Or I just wait for him to come to me next turn. And then when he hits me, she's dead, but it deals damage back. Then on my next turn, I only have to spend 2 actions to fight it. I don't know. Might be dumb. Might be dumb. Oh yeah, but I have this way of doing extra damage on...
And I might be able to do it with Christopher.
Oh, hold on.
I might be able to do it with Christopher as well.
I forgot to get the Catling gun. I can move in, and I can do this whole spend.
3, right?
It's a 5. So I can do the 3, and then I can do 2 off like this.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, sorry.
And I'm forgetting that I could maybe do it with Christopher.
You mean what?
Because I forgot Christopher will gain me resources, which I can then use to move.
Oh, yeah.
So I might be able to do it, but I mean, these guys, I'll just take the horror of attacks of opportunity, I guess.
Okay.
So.
Well, you only take them when...
Just when I'm doing the investigate. So it'd be 3, but it would be 6. I would take 6 horror.
All right. So I'm going in here. This guy's engaging me. And I'm going to spend 3 off the Catling gun. And that will add +3 fights. So I'm at 6, 7, 8, 9 on 2. Over here. 9
on 2, okay.
Rob can spend 2 to move south and get lousy to get to lousy with cat's location next turn. Nope, I'm wrong, never mind. Oh. No, I forgot about my Catling gun. I can defeat this cat in this turn. I don't have to worry about him killing Gred or
Yeah.
I need that, and then I can start next turn maybe helping Mel with these.
Yeah, because if you take care of these first,
I don't know if I'll get to you if you're like all the way down here.
This is still going to advance, but
yeah, I'm not worried about that.
We'll see what this thing does.
Yeah. 0.
Got it.
All right, so it does 3 damage to this cat. The cat of Tindalos. Okay, then I will just use the Thompson. Just stays there, I guess. And I'll fight it for 8 on 2. Doing 2 damage to hopefully finish it off. 0 again. Sweet deal.
All right,
okay.
so we have one more cat left.
Boom. Victory display.
Okay.
And oh, I can. Am I allowed? Oh, I just can't investigate it, but I can get clues off of it. Yeah, if we need clues, I don't know if we do.
Oh, yeah, we don't know what the next thing is going to be.
Might as well. Yeah.
And there's some victory on it. Not that, like you said, not that that matters, but.
All right. Done.
All right. Enemies. These 2 enemies are going to hit me for 2.
2 horror.
I'm going to put 1 here
Doctor,
and 1 on myself.
Okay, this guy doesn't move. All right. Reset.
Okay. Ready.
Ready up. Draw.
Oh, I got a deduction. That would have helped too. Dang it.
I can go move to you and give you resources in advance. Oh, yeah, but we're advancing anyway in this cat.
I know.
Oh.
It's too late, but that's okay.
Yeah. That would have been cool to have. Stand together. I could have given us each 2 resources and, helped you with getting.
I know, and I had deduction, so I could have got an extra clue, but that's okay. We didn't know all that going forward. Okay, so then we will place a doom. So these will go away. This will go away. That'll go back in the bag. So what did it say? Flip it over. If at least 1 has the lousy cat, flip it, and reset to agenda 1A. Okay.
All right, we found Ghost Cat.
Oh gosh.
Oh. It's a 2/4/4.
Okay.
Alert Hunter. This enemy gets +1 health per investigator. Action. If you buried the bones a few meters from where you found them, parlay. Oh, that's what those were. Well, that's sad. Still, the cat spirit is appeased. Add this enemy to the victory display. It was like Pet Cemetery kind of stuff.
He's not a big cat, so that's good.
Yeah, 4 health, 2 fight.
Oh, the bones are probably in the boneyard where he is.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, and that goes back in the bag now.
Yay.
Okay. All right. We got to do
Doom.
some of the... Doom did that. Yep, this.
Draw. Don't mess with our plans.
Test. Willpower of 3. For each point you fail by, take 1 horror.
I want to draw those ones, man. I'm still holding guts in hand. Like,
I know.
Come on, where's my willpower test?
I know. Well, have I sniffed? I have. So it's a willpower test of 2. So 3 on 2. 3 on 2. -3. Oh my gosh, I gotta take 3 horror. Okay.
All right, I drew the whole shooing the stubborn cat thing. Attach the location, play with the most clues.
Oh, like this.
I guess, yeah, here. So you obviously can't investigate it, but if we can get clues off it, you can test willpower or agility to shoo the cat away to get rid of stubborn cat.
Okay.
All right, who's going first? What are we doing here?
Do you want to go first?
I don't know. You need resources?
I need these cats going.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so sorry. I will
that's okay.
move
Thank
here, and then we'll do the fighting of the kitties.
Can you do a basic fight?
Yeah, I'm just going to do a basic fight. Yeah, I don't think I need to do meat cleaver stuff. Although it would just give me +1. I don't need a horror yet either. Interesting. Yeah, let's so if I move in, oh no, I need the 2 fights. Yeah, let's just do regular fights. That one I don't like. 5, 6 on 3.
He's looking at you funny.
Not the greatest, but
5 on 3.
5 on 3.
Okay.
Yep.
If you, yeah.
Stuck. Tablet. -2. If you fail, place some doom. No, we didn't
5
fail.
on 3, you're good.
Okay, we'll fight the second one. Oh, do I want to kill her for a clue?
I wouldn't yet until we see this. Because this is going to advance once we get rid of that. And then we'll know, right? Because what if you need her?
Well, I have another one in hand. I also have Tetsu.
Oh, okay. Yes, sorry.
But I also could use that to place by collar or the... Like, I have no shortage of things to spend money on. On Meat Cleaver, I can throw down as a backup. Does clear my ally slot though, but I could have my ally slot cleared by just taking some horror off like this ghost cat or whatever could come and fight us. But again, since I don't know, I'm gonna do it. Kill her,
Sure.
and I'll take a clue just in case
Yeah,
we
'cause
need
we might
clues.
need them.
It might make the final boss fight easier or something, or it's a chance to go get something done. You know, and put the cat away instead of fighting it. Like maybe
Yeah.
it's like spend 8 clues to like, you know, seal up something and the cat doesn't get us, or you know, we found the catnip to distract it or something.
Yeah.
Okay, then the next fight. Oh, no, I don't want to do it on the first one. I need the +1.
Oh, do it on the second one. Okay.
Assuming I defeat it. So I'll say I didn't do it. Yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I want to do it on the last cat I fight. I think the sniff location test for Mel that you fail is just 2 horror, that whole...
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
-1,
Not
-1.
3. Not 3 because
Yeah, that makes
technically,
sense. That makes sense.
even though I got -3.
So unfortunately, I drew a skull, and the skull is...
Oh, so I am at 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rounded up is a -3. Oh, it's still good. Yep.
Yeah, because you were
Still
5
good.
on 2.
All right, so Kitty's dead. Brett Wagner will use her reaction. Oh, but the +1 fight. Oh, it's so tough. Yeah, because Tetsu doesn't give me any plus to my fight. But Gret does. I might be able to get Gret in play. Yeah, maybe I don't care. Yep, +1 fight. I don't know. I like it a lot. Okay, so we'll just leave that. That's fine. I'm done. Go ahead.
So I probably should maybe... I think I'll just try to get that clue while we're standing there together, in case we do need them. So I'll investigate for 4, 5 on 1.
Gets you money to play
It gets
other
me
cards.
1, yeah,
and play
exactly.
advance,
And then I'm just going to draw, I think, -1. Okay, so we got it.
Gain a resource.
Gain a resource from Christopher. That was action 1. Action 2, I'm going to draw. We got a cheap shot. Fight.
Oh,
add your agility value to your skill. If you succeed by 2 or more, automatically evade as well. Okay. So I have 4 cards, but I will draw 1, but I probably should draw 1 more. So we're ready for whatever happens here, and then I can trigger
it's for
this.
whatever the like final boss or this advancing of this, like what's going to happen.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to draw again. Another guard dog. All right. Okay.
Maybe get a guard dog in play for some soak.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not allowed, right? No.
No. Yeah, no charisma. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I almost played him last time too. I forgot that too. Okay, that's that. Enemies. So Hunter is probably going to move like that.
Yep.
And then.
That's it. Reset.
Yep.
Ready up. Draw. Another spike collar.
Investigate. Gain some resources. Okay. Gain
1,
a
2,
resource.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand now.
Add a doom. Oops. And draw. On your tail, revelation. If there's no enemies in play, on your tail gain search. Otherwise, place 1 doom on the enemy nearest you and test agility where X is their evade value.
4. But
Okay,
it is,
but I'm
you're on a
sniffed,
sniff location,
so it's
so
3. So 4.
Give me a doom.
Oh,
Put a
yeah,
doom
sorry. Okay, so 4 on 3.
Yep.
4 on 3. I have only...
Otherwise it attacks you or something, right?
Yeah.
Which would be 2 horror.
Oh my god. 4 on 3.
Could let Dr. Christopher go at that point.
I could,
Play the
yeah, because I don't
dog
need
or-
the resources, I
Yeah.
don't think. 4 on 3. Let's do a 5 on 3. I at least like to be up 2. I don't need the 2 resources again. Okay, I'm up 2. Oh, and
So
this
it's
is
rounded up,
-3.
so it's -3, yeah.
Okay, so I fail. That's unfortunate. So he's going to attack me and just
2
do
horror.
2 horror. Yeah, I probably should let him die and I take 1. Yeah. At this point, I think we're
Yeah.
fine. And then we put the guard dog into play.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Okay.
1 for you.
Oh man, these damn kitties. Good thing I have a item I can push off the table to Thompson I don't really care about. Test willpower 4, although I could just test with guts. If you fail, no. I'm just gonna test 3 on 4. I don't care. Or maybe I do care. Clue on a location. Doom. Yeah, whatever. I'll just put the guts in. So it is a 5 on 4. Oh no, but then I probably won't succeed. Yeah, no, I don't care. 0. So I still fail. That's fine. I'll push the Thompson off the table, remove from the game. Okay. Done.
Okay. Our turn.
Yup.
So he has 4 health.
He has 4 health only, yeah.
Do you want to go first, or do you... I can't fight him for 4. I can fight him for 1.
Yeah.
And if you fight him and we get rid of him, we then flip this and we figure out what's going on.
True.
And then if we need clues, I can start going around and getting clues with all the clue stuff I have.
True. Okay.
Because you can one-shot, right, with your gun?
No. I can only do up to 3 damage.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
But I could play the meat cleaver and move in. I just do 1 hit on it now, but I probably should just go try and kill it. My problem is, like, I feel like I need to get ready. Like, I need to put Spike Collar in play, you know, just for the boss. If the boss is going to be hitting me, just to do some little extra damage. I feel like it's needed. Like, why is it in this game, like, in the pack? I'm not even putting it in play. So part of me, like, doesn't want to care. I want to kind of just, like, move away from this thing and let it come one more space, and then, oh, I could do this 2 resources to move in for free and take a couple shots on it also. Yes. Let me think. Spike Collar. Oh, but then 1 resource short. Yeah, I have Stand Together, so I could gain money. Spend 2 to move in for free, then fire on it. But again, I'm not.
Oh, I can come in and fire on it for 1. With my cheap shot. So
I think a boss fight, we want to save like any kind of damage output for that.
Okay.
I don't think we wasted on this guy. I could play meat cleaver. Yeah, I'm like 1 resource short, man. So annoying. No, I'll just move in. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Ooh, let the dogs out. Oof, oof, oof. Yes. All right. Yeah, let's have some fun. I'll play Stand Together. We'll both gain 2 resources.
Oh, thanks.
Then I'm just going to spend the 2 resources to move to south side, engage with the kitty. That was a free action. Then I am going to let's just fight with the Gatling gun. 3 resources. So it is +3, 4, 9 on 2. -1.
Yeah.
Boom. And then I'll do a regular fight of 6 on 2. -1.
Got him.
And kill it. Victory display.
Okay. So
now I think it's a -4 off the skulls.
I'll give you that because there's no other cats.
That's what happens?
I think so.
Maybe I don't want to advance it yet.
I feel like maybe.
It's fine. I just hope the boss doesn't fall on my head and I'm not ready.
Just double check that if that's what you do, right?
At the start of the investigator phase, if no locations are lousy with cats.
Okay,
I think it should have advanced already because there's no lousy with cat locations.
Oh, because lousy is only when it's under?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
So
we may have missed that last turn.
Yeah. So
it would have advanced this turn.
Yeah, let's see. Spawn the set aside. Yeah, so Meowlathotep would be in play at a central location of our choice. And yeah, so we can put him not at our location. Oh, that sucks. Okay, Meowsinger of the Outer Gods. 3, 4 per investigator, so it's 8 health, 3 fight, 8 health, 3 evade, Ancient One elite, Hunter. Meowlathotep gets +1 health per investigator for each Meowisk enemy attached to it. Oh, see, that guy I just fought probably wasn't even in play and he's attached to this guy. Yep. For each Meowisk enemy in play, attach that enemy face down to Meowlathotep. Now Meowlathotep is the one who is lousy with cats. Advance to Act 2A and Agenda 2A.
Okay,
yeah,
so
the whole turn is so different.
I know, let's fix that. Let's fix that. Put all your resources back 4.
What did I...
You spent 3 on
3
here,
off
sorry.
this, yeah.
You did the whole resource thing, which we can put that back.
Yep, sure. Well, no, I spent mine to move, so
okay, so
either way I don't have them. I'll get that card back to hand.
Oh, okay. This guy's going to attach to him.
Yep.
And we can put him wherever you want. Do you want him engaged with us?
He's just attached.
Because if he's engaged with...
So he gets +1 fight, +1 evade for every 2 Meowisk enemies attached to it. So 1 is fine. While there are 3 or more Meowisk enemies attached to it, he gains Retaliate and Alert. He's Victory 3, has 2 damage, 2 horror. Look at this thing.
Oh my god. He
That's funny.
Looked like he ripped his head off.
So we can put him at any...
We can put him where we are if you'd rather just start fighting him right off.
Well, I could put him not with us, so if we want to do anything to repair, and we get a free movement south off of 2 money.
You're right.
So I can put him there. And use those locations to our advantage. Okay, so sorry. What else to say? Yeah, we're going to advance to Act 2A and Agenda 2A. So Act 2A is the cat and the mouse. There must be a way to destroy this cat abomination for good. Maybe catnip? A cardboard box? A length of string? Here you go. Spend clues. I was right. Okay, so spend 1 clue, deal 2 damage to an enemy at your location, or 1 damage without provoking attacks of opportunity. Objective. If Meowlathotep is defeated, advance.
Okay, and then we have to advance this
Agenda
one?
2A.
Oh, here you go. Sorry.
Yeah, we know what the other side is, right?
Yep.
So, okay, so Meowlathotep's scheme, the prowling chaos, treads upon the earth once more. Its hiss shakes the foundations of the city. Its screech shatters the windows and rends living creatures whole. Its purr, well, okay, its purr is pretty adorable, but everything else is really bad.
Look at the Cthulhu tentacles in the shadows.
Yeah, so cool. Okay, so that's 8. We have 8 doom threshold to deal with this cat.
I think we can get rid of him this turn.
We can do 8 damage.
Well, if you can do 3.
He's a 4 fight now. Oh no, it's for only every 2.
Yeah,
Meowisk.
he's just exactly.
He's a 3, 8, 3.
Yeah. So if you could do 3 and 3 is 6.
3 and 3 is 6.
And you spend 1 clue, you do 2, that's 8. Like you can, as long as you don't draw the autofill.
Yeah.
And I have 2 clues backup.
All right. If that all works, then let's just do that. I'll go first. I'll spend 2 resources, move for free south. Oh, hello, Mr. Meowlathotep. We've been looking.
He's not aloof or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay, we don't have to spend
just a hunter.
Okay, good.
He would be retaliate and alert if he had 3 or more kitties attached to him. Okay, so I move in for free off spending 2 resources. Then we'll try Catling Gun.
Okay.
Which is +3, 4, so we're at 9 on 3.
I mean, technically, we should say that one that you pulled earlier was right, right? Because you already did 1, and that would be
whatever. Yeah, I know. True.
We should say that was 1 that's already gone through.
Actually, should I start by? Oh no, I'll leave it as the last one, right? So an attack of opportunity doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, this is 2 actions.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I've been cheating with the Catling Gun.
Well, isn't this first? Oh.
No, when I went in and killed that 1 cat in 2 turns or 2 actions, it's supposed to be 4 actions.
Oh. Okay.
I'm only supposed to be using the Catling Gun twice in a turn. Rewind. So at least we'll fix it now. But I just remembered that it's 2 actions. I was getting excited.
Okay. You can spend your 2 actions on it and then use this. That would be what you'd be at 5 damage.
And then an attack of opportunity, because the clue is an attack of opportunity to do 2 more damage or just 1 with the clue.
Can you take 1 attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay. And then if I come in, he'd be at 5, 6, 7, 8. If I take 1 attack of opportunity, 4, 5, 6, I can do it on my turn then.
You can do 4 more damage.
You'd be at 5. 3 from your Catling Gun, and then 2 from that.
Yeah, he only needs 3 more.
Yeah, and I have the clues. I'll come in with it, and I'll do it with my clues.
Sure. Okay.
I think we got it.
Yeah. So free move. I engage.
Yeah.
I spend 3. I don't know if I did. I think I did.
I think you did.
2 actions. I take it you don't have to defeat each cat enemy 9 times? No.
No. Oh my God.
I know. They were talking about that before. Oh, it's a big missed opportunity. So
-2.
I hit him. 3 damage. And then I will take an action to spend a clue, doing 2 more damage to it.
And then you take 2 and 2.
Yeah. So
Here's 2 and 2, and you can.
Gret can die.
What would she hold?
She would take 2 horror and 1 damage.
Oh, so you only have to take 1.
I just take 1 damage.
Okay, got it. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And you still have 1 more action, but you take an attack up.
No, that was the action. Isn't that an action to do that?
Oh,
one
yeah,
clue?
it's an action.
Yeah,
Right,
so I'm done my turn.
Okay. So then I'll spend 2 resources and I'll move in.
So you come in here.
I'll spend 1 clue. I'll do 2 damage.
Oh, he's not engaged with you. So you're not getting attacks of opportunity, right?
Deal 2 damage to an enemy at your location.
Yeah. So
is it gonna...
if you had enemies engaged with you,
okay.
you would be taking attack of opportunities. Oh. It's not just him, it's anybody, right?
Yeah, so there's two more.
Yep. So
and then I'll
7 out of 8.
And then I'll spend the last clue and do the last one.
Yeah. So it's dead. Boom. We killed it.
Yep.
If Meowlathotep is defeated, advance. Yeah, the only difference is that 1 cat, I would have got some damage off of it, but like I'm freaking, I still have 5 spare health and 5 spare horror. I had other allies. I could have took it a little slower, I think.
Yeah.
I cheated. All right. Foiled by the dogs. Foiled by dogs. As the entity known as Meowlathotep collapses, its body dissolves into the shadows from whence it emerged. You know that one day the Order of Dead Rodents on the doorstep will try to revive their master once more. But for now, at least, Barkham is safe. You let out a fierce howl to let the rest of the dogs in the city know of your victory. Within moments, the sky is filled with triumphant howls of dogs everywhere. All across Barkham, humans look on in confusion, thinking, why is my dog acting weird? Resolution 1.
Woohoo!
So let's get down there to the resolutions. I wonder if the Catling gun does 4 damage for 3 ammo too.
Oh, is it plus?
Did I mess up? Oh yeah, it is 4 damage.
So then you were fine.
I totally didn't use this thing wrong
then
right
you
at
didn't
all.
cheat though, because the other one was 4, wasn't it?
So I could have just killed it in 1 turn? No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because you took 2 turns.
Oh my god, it's plus damage. It's not, that is its damage.
So then you didn't cheat then.
Yeah. Okay, we're fine. Spend 1 to 3 ammo, fight. So it's 2 actions. You get plus X fight and deal plus X damage. Okay.
Yeah, so you didn't cheat then.
Okay. I kept thinking it's like what you spend is your damage. You still get the plus 1. You still get the 1 you start with. Okay.
But now you can sleep knowing you didn't cheat.
I sleep anyway. It's fine. Fine. I don't care. All right. If no resolution is reached, no, we're good. So R1. The humans will never know the danger that lurked just beyond the edges of their senses. The danger they could not spell despite its foul scent. You will stay alert and loyally sniff out any hazards to your beloved city. For that is the duty and burden you all dog kind bear. But until the next time you are needed, you are content to sleep, play, and eat treat after treat. Victory is sweet. The investigators win, but only if they too are dog people.
Yes, I'm a dog person. That's good.
Cat people complete this scenario successfully, but feel like traitors. Amazing. Yes, Bob, RTFC. I know, RTFC, I know.
But even Yogi said
I RTFC'd the card out loud on stream. I showed it off to everyone. We went through it. But just, an hour later, I just totally don't care to read the card. And I F up in there. But I think we're fine.
But I think you're fine because if it does the 4 damage,
I would have just moved in 2 actions.
You would actually have more ammo on it. That's the only difference.
Yeah, I was like blowing ammo all over the place and not getting extra damage when I should have. But that's fine. I think we're okay with the way all the math worked out, but
Yeah.
it's fine. I just like to make it harder. All right. Resolution 2. Nope.
Nope,
Okay,
that's it.
that's it.
We just win.
Boom.
Wow.
There's no like how many victory points you got?
No, I was thinking that was going to be a thing.
Why are there victories all over a bunch of these cards and not on others?
Did it pull these cards, these location cards from another?
No.
No, these location cards were specifically from here?
Design notes. Let's see if there's something in here. Barkham Horror contains the work of dozens of talented artists who have created astonishing art for the Arkham Horror games. From this product, Final Fantasy Games, Fantasy Flight Game staff have taken the relevant depictions of nightmares and forbidden knowledge and tailored them to fit the zoological world of Barkham Horror. Art credit on the cards note both the artwork's original artist and the artist who created the zoomorphism. Thank you to everyone who contributed to this unique charity product. So cool.
That is like terrifying. I'm like, that's like
Look at this thing.
yeah.
There's like a cat on the arm that's like, was it farting out the lasers there or something with the tail? See? Seriously, it's a green.
I didn't even realize
It's a green
there's a
beam
cat there.
coming out of a cat's arse on its claw arm.
Oh
Ha
my
ha
God.
ha. That's so funny. Wow. Great job, guys. So it was released just like one print run. All the like a bunch of the proceeds went to some charity. Pets for vets or something. That's pretty neat. But my understanding is FFG, how they work is based on the amount of pre-orders that come from retailers and distribution, then they'll do a print run of stuff. So if enough people went to their local game store and said, get in there, pre-order this thing, even though and get your distributor, harassed by your local game store asking for copies. I don't know how many it would take to have FFG reprint it, but I'm assuming the first print run was so low. But this should be something that's like an in-house printed thing, like just print on demand they should be doing. But I'm sure as players come into the hobby, since COVID started, all the people that found this game as a good solo and two-player game just to play locked in, and with the revised core set coming and new release model, there might be people coming in that, over the next year will be like, I want it all. I want this too. So either they need to release it print and play, or they need to release print on demand and put a few on their website and let people buy them. Because that's, that's weird. Anyways, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. That was a fun expansion for sure.
Bob says, so you're a dog person, are you, Mel? I think history will have something to say on that point. Yeah, we got video evidence on the interwebs of you just sacrificing dogs in games like it's nothing.
I thought that's what the game wanted me to do. Not my choice. I thought the game wanted me to do that. I was wrong. I will admit.
Doc Hogan says, dogs rule again.
Yes, we rule.
Thanks again, Doc, for that scenario. That was fun.
That was fun.
If I looked into it more and found out that's what it was, I definitely wouldn't pay overpriced for this. It's like, it's fun. It's definitely fun, but I mean, there's so many scenarios you can get that are easier to obtain. There's other standalone scenarios. I haven't played them all, obviously, but I'm sure they're maybe more interesting. But this is just fun. It's just hilarious joke to play. I definitely want to play this with other players that I show the game to. Not as like the first experience, but
yeah.
a couple playthroughs later, go, all right, guys, I got something for you tonight now that you know what you're doing. Let's have some fun. And where they're just pulling off cards off the encounter deck, reading them, laughing, and seeing the enemies, and joking around, trying to get balls of yarn and bury cat bones. And
We didn't even do any of that.
yeah, but you could play that way.
Yeah.
So if we weren't playing a fighter and a clue gatherer, and we decide to play this with Schizo Drool or Jacqueline Canine, who's got the willpower, and he's got some evade, maybe we're doing the test to get the yarn, maybe we're doing some of the other tests. There's an intellect test.
Oh.
You could have, a cat has an appointment with the vet was an intellect test. Oh, putting clues. Oh no, bones. Oh, sorry. After you successfully investigate Boneyard by 2 or more, place 1 resource on Boneyard as a bone. What did you expect? If there are 1 bone per player on there, nice, that's a lot of bones. Remove them, and remember that you buried the bones a few meters from where you found them.
Oh,
so
which is from that last one.
So that one can be dealt with by just
Okay.
somebody investigating. There is a Muscatonic University. It's an action. Discard cards from your hand with a total of at least 3 intellect skill icons on them. Remember that you brushed up on cat physiology.
I could have done that too.
Yeah. So if you went to the bottom left of the map, those are all the 3 locations at the bottom left. Those are all for you.
Yeah.
Like you could have dealt with those, worked on those, get
Plus,
clues.
grab the clues.
Yeah, get clues, put them on the locations, and then I stay up north and I'm just fighting, I guess. Like,
I mean, we did work very well together in getting rid of these enemies, which was good.
Yeah, 2 of the locations up north were willpower, so that's like if we had the mystic character, that that's something they could have dealt with. But yeah, really clever, really clever. I like this a lot.
Yeah, it's fun.
The art on these player cards, man.
Oh my god.
Owl of Clifford. Then we got hired dogs, like a dog walking dogs, or like hunting with dogs. Sorry. Old shoe.
Oh my god.
Deal 1 damage to old shoe to heal 1 horror.
That's funny. I think this was a good, also like a palate cleanser from this game.
That's what they were saying. That's why when Yogi said just have some fun with it, I went, all right, that's perfect. No stress, no worried about the campaign failing or dying or anything like that. Take the wheel. This guy, Schizo Drool, can basically like drive a car, but not very well, and he can drive it into enemies and deal 3 damage to them as he,
runs them over.
Yeah, he runs them over. Take the wheel. Oh yeah, Chew Toy of Nightmares. The Chew Toy of Nightmares.
Oh man,
nightmares! I tell you. You may commit buried cards to a skill test as if they were in your hand. Okay, so she has the ability to bury cards, huh? It's freaking hilarious. Oh my god, Duke's card makes so much sense. Friendly human. I guess his name is Pete. Oh my god, you can have him as your
That's funny.
ally. Oh, that's hilarious. After you succeed a skill test, spend 1 treat. Good boy. Either choose 1, heal 1 horror damage, draw 1 card, or gain 1 resource. You treat the human as your pet. Oh man, so cool. So cool. Yeah, this is funny. I like it a lot.
Yeah, this is awesome.
This is so funny. So good. Bomb says, do you not think it would be a good fun introduction to the game system? It would be.
Yeah, it would be.
It would be. But the jokes aren't as funny unless you played a little bit of the game, I think, too. Like, there's some jokes on how you see some of these cards, and even in the core set, these ones that attach to locations stop you from investigating it. The ones that get rid of your assets. It's like a funnier way of, like, a cat pushing, the cards. I would still say someone should play the core set at least first, some of those encounters. See some of those encounter sets or whatever they're called, the modular sets of enemies and what they do in the treachery cards. Because it's part of the joke is not just the cats on everything. It's like knowing what these cards were, and you've seen these actions before, and how the work that was put into changing them into being funny and like, cat and dog humor and all this stuff. Yeah, so I definitely want someone to play the game first and kind of get how the game works and see some of those cards, and then they see how the game is like twisted with the cat and dog humor. But yeah, you could totally play this. There's nothing that crazy that's, different from if you know how to play the core set.
Mm-hmm.
Or like Rogaroo standalone scenario level. Like it's nothing crazy. But part of the joke is to like show players who've played the game already, like here's something funny for you. You'll get the inside humor and, the dog and cat jokes on top of it. So that's what I think. But yeah, before throwing them into a truly soul-crushing, defeat-ridden horror show that is Arkham LCG proper. But still, that core set scenario, the core set campaign still could be a little soul-crushing. But again, you're only playing 3 scenarios. So if scenario 2 or 3 crush your soul, that's fine. Clean it up, start again, make a new investigator deck. But yeah, I would put it in there as a standalone you could grab. But again, it's not available.
Yeah, that's
so
too bad.
that's why I would never recommend this to say you should go grab this scenario. You need it. It's like if you have it, great. Or if you just have money to throw around and spend it on eBay for an overpriced copy, go nuts. But like, man, you're gonna find similar stuff already in the game. This is just them like changing words and art of existing game design and cards and stuff. So you can find all this stuff in other scenarios, fighting elite monsters and trying to get clues and fight and do tests and remember things to deal with other things later. Yeah, it's cool. Definitely cool.
Yeah, it's definitely fun.
Fun little joke, but yeah.
But it still felt like we were playing Arkham Horror.
Yeah,
like they didn't change the game.
Yeah,
it
it's
just
pretty
changed,
standard
yeah.
Arkham Horror. It was fine.
Yeah.
But nothing like you need to own this. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Don't feel like your collection's incomplete without it. Yeah, and I would never recommend it like as somebody start with it or go find it or track it down. No. But it's awesome. It's still awesome. Like it's funny to experience it, but
and I think for us it was really fun to play it in the middle, I guess, of where we're at.
Yeah, I want to play it again. We will play it again for fun. I want to try it with not the fight and the clue strategy so much and try to do some of the
the parlay actions?
The parlays and stuff and try to make it work with the other investigators. But I do want to play it again with other players and just see the reactions as they're drawing cards and trying to keep a straight face, and as they flip the cats over from underneath and see these like monstrosities with cats attached to them, and you know,
it's like a Cthulhu kitty.
Cthulhu kitty, yep. But that's cool. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for that. Thank you for watching. Thanks for playing along. Thanks
for suggesting it.
Thanks for voting. Thanks for suggesting it. Doc, again, thanks for the copy. Hilarious. Like, hilarious. Yeah, you'll see this again on the channel for sure. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's just funny to show off, like, just the work that went into this just for kind of like a joke is like just amazes me, like, you know, and I think it's great. But anyways, yes, thank you for reminding me, Bob. Hit that like button. Hit the like button, everybody. It helps other people find these videos on YouTube. If you want to find your way back here, if this is the first Arkham Horror video you watched and you want to see us play blind playthroughs of other campaigns, we have ones we've already done that are down in the video description in the playlist section. You can find links to all those there. Future ones we'll have coming up soon. We have our people supporting the channel, our producers, supporters, and YouTube members are all voting. You can vote right now and decide which Arkham Horror campaign we play next. So check your Patreon. If you want to become a Patreon or become a YouTube member, check the video description. There are links with information about those. If you'd like to support us here to help us continue to buy Arkham packs and, you know, keep playing these kind of games and collecting other things, improving the channel equipment, traveling to conventions eventually, gaming chairs, all this kind of stuff, helping the channel grow. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. But you also can vote and decide which campaign we play next. And then we'll be playing that shortly on the channel. So get on over there and vote. If you're a YouTube member, check the community tab on the main page or check your YouTube app on your mobile phone. You should be able to see the poll in there. But yeah, go and vote. It'll be open for about 4-ish days after the stream is finished. And you can get your vote in. So we'll either be playing The Circle Undone, or we'll be playing Dream Eaters, or we'll be playing The Innsmouth Conspiracy. Again, I'll tally the votes from YouTube and from Patreon and put them together. So if you back us on both platforms, which some of you do, you get 2 votes. So go and stuff the ballot box. And, yeah, we're happy to play any one, but whatever one you're interested in seeing, we don't care if we're playing in order. And the other 2 we'll play in the future after, probably after, maybe before, but probably after The Edge of the Earth releases later this year. And we're going to play that. So subscribe, again, set the notification bell so you find your way back to the channel. So you can join in on a future live playthrough of a blind campaign and have some fun with us, helping us make decisions, choosing deck upgrades, choosing investigators, classes, you know, just having fun, you know, watching me go crazy and get frustrated and wanting to flip the table as this game does to me.
Not this one. This one today didn't.
Yeah, because again, it never does. And I liked Rogue for that too, is in the standalone scenarios or the shorter campaigns of any game, any board game. If I'm just setting up for a day play, and no matter how we do that day, as long as I'm having fun, it's still the game ends the same. I clean it up, I put it away, nothing carries forward. But I've been trained in campaign games and video games where you're spending tens of hours, hundreds of hours in them, and you want to have a better ending or have an easier time later and prepare for the final battles, the harder difficulty scenarios later. You got to take every step serious, and that's how I take them too serious sometimes, and I'm thinking like every little thing I do wrong in today's play of these hours is going to affect my experience as we go forward. And I get super competitive and I want to win. I want to have the best. I want to get the best ending, you know, in that Nintendo Entertainment System 8-bit game. I've just been doing that since I was a kid, right? You just like always want to go in it. And every little advantage and efficiency you can get early will pay off later. That's the way I always treat these. So I take it more serious when I know we possibly might make a campaign only last 3 scenarios. Or it could be 8, could be 10 scenarios.
You're invested.
I'm invested. I want to get those 10 scenarios. I want to take it so serious, and I get so into it and so invested at a fault. And with this game, because I know this game's just trying to end, and its replayability is you losing and failing and dying early. That's the replayability that's built in this game, unfortunately. And I have so many campaigns I want to play for this game. I don't really want to go back and clean it up and build a new deck or
start again.
Untweak the deck, take out all the experience, start again. I don't really want to do that right now. I want to play the next one. So unfortunately, that leaves just packs sitting there collecting dust, basically. But we'll get back to them later. Hopefully, some point in the future, we play to them. But it's neat. I understand campaigns, games. Some of them, you just die early and it's over. But I take those serious. And this game is like, it's like you are expected to fail. You're expected
You're going in already failing.
Yep. You're expected to be hopeless, lost, not know what you're doing, super confused, frustrated. You're drawing from a bag. You're drawing off a deck. You don't know which way to go. You don't know which location's going to flip up. They're random setup. There's so many things that are going out of your control, but it's meant to feel that way. So if you want to watch me get frustrated and complain about that, stay tuned. If you think this game is golden and it's perfect and all that, and don't want to hear me be negative, then don't. Tune away. It's all good. It's all good. But I understand the game's trying to do that, and I'm being honest and open with it. So if anyone out there sees me get frustrated and you're the same way in games, and you're going to lose sleep, stay away from Arkham Horror, the card game. Stay away. Stay away from any Arkham Files game. They're pretty much all the same, except the ones that are just play through in a day and put them away. Those are fine,
They're still hard though, some of them.
Yeah, but it's okay. Like I said, I'm not invested. Like I lose, I'll play it again later in the future. It doesn't matter. It's not like me losing that day has me draw less cards at the start of the game next time, or have less actions.
The future. Yeah.
Or not being able to put cool cards in my deck and that kind of thing. But it's neat. It's definitely a neat system what they've done here, and I like the game a lot. It's really cool. Oh, and Bob's saying, this is why I think you should allow the community to give you a couple hints. No spoilers, just hints. And that's why, Bob, I did appreciate that last time, and I like that. It allowed us probably, I would 100% agree, that it allowed us to play a few more episodes in Forgotten Age than we probably would have if we randomly picked our supplies and randomly made our decisions and stuff like that. Like we had a few little nudges, like, you kind of want to do this, and someone should buy this supply just so it goes beyond like 2 or 3 episodes. And I appreciate that. And I'm kind of glad it didn't go the whole way. So it's like we did fail. It wasn't just, I do feel like I need to go back and I want to play it again. So that's good. But so I'm glad we don't always just like crush them. And blind playthroughs you're not supposed to.
Sometimes we get farther than I think we will.
Yeah, I agreed.
I didn't think we would get as far as we even did.
Yeah, or I think the ending's going to be way worse than it is. And it's like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Okay, on to the next one. That's cool. Doc, thank you so much. Doc. Yeah, enjoy your drive. Drive safe. No watching while you drive. I appreciate that. Velka says, what would be the easiest card game for a newbie to get into? I want to show my nephew magic of card games and don't want to scare him. Star Realms.
Yeah. Definitely.
Star Realms or Hero Realms, whichever one of those. We just played the digital on the channel. We were talking on those streams just last week about how entry level those are. If you're talking about cooperative, Hero Realms, Star Realms, they both have cooperative standalone expansions to try. But if you're okay with competitive, just get a little deck of Star Realms or a deck of Hero Realms. It's a deck building game on the fly, so you don't have to pre-build decks before you sit down. You literally spread the market out, explain the small amount of rules. It's a very highly regarded game. Both those games, one of them is almost in the top 100 of games of all time. The other fantasy version, Hero Realms, is in the top 207 games of all time. So like they're very highly regarded. They're cheap. They're easy to teach. I've taught non-English speaking people at my job, contractors from Mexico before, who barely spoke English. I was able to teach a whole table of these guys how to play this game and have them hooked. It's so easy to learn. I taught my daughter how to play Star Realms, even Hero Realms, I think, back in the day.
I think so.
She was younger. We were having her playing Star Realms probably when she was like 4 or 5, and she was understanding the idea of getting money and damaging her dad. That was all good. But I think to get a card game, just a little pack of like 80-ish cards, set up a market. It teaches them resource management, hand management, and they're just damaging and buying cards. And then you literally, once you're done playing, shuffle it up, set out a brand new market, and then they'll try to figure out a different strategy. It's very good replayability to it. Doesn't take long, so good for short attention spans. But that's what I would say. Something like that. There is a meta within it, which because there's like 80 different cards that they could be playing within it, but they don't have to learn a whole pool. Like you don't have to, you know, like, I don't know. You don't have to go buy. I mean, you could. The other option, which I found was good with young kids, is not too bad, is you could get 2 Pokemon starter decks that are from the same set that you know are balanced. I've tried that before. That works really well. But then again, even Pokemon is targeted, I feel like, at an older audience, even though it's Pokemon. But the mechanics in it are still like CCG, TCG, you know, competitive LCG mechanics. But
yeah,
just,
there's like combos in the cards
there's
that
combos
are kind of
and what you're mulliganing
sometimes.
for, what you want to play first, which Pokemon have in the right time. Like, I taught my daughter that, but that was not the first card game. But I remember those decks were pretty basic. Like the cards, the text on the cards were pretty straightforward. They weren't way out there abilities. But then again, sometimes they stick pretty cool cards in there that are a little more complicated to try to draw in collectors and hardcore tournament players to buy those packs to get unique cards in them. But the Pokemon was not too bad. Velko, how old is your nephew? How old's your nephew? But yeah, check out Star Realms and Hero Realms from Wise Wizard Games. Super cheap game. Try it out. See if you even like sitting down at a table, holding a hand of cards, playing and trying to solve the puzzle on the table and attack you. But you also can buy an expansion for Hero Realms if you like fantasy. Hero Realms has a co-op.
12. Oh,
yeah, you can play
good.
Pokemon. Yeah, you can play Pokemon if he likes Pokemon. If he doesn't, if he decides, if you ask him, what do you think of Pokemon? And he says it's for kids or it's garbage or I don't like it. Don't buy it. You got to get something that has a theme he likes. So find out if he likes fantasy. Find out if he likes, you know, spaceship and Star Wars and stuff, because then you could go for Star Realms. But I fully recommend when starting a new game with anybody, find out what they're into, what kind of other hobbies they have, or what movies they like or TV shows they like. And there's always going to be a game that has that theme, but just make sure it's obviously kind of a gateway game. But yeah, I would just start either with Pokemon if you're going to fight each other and he likes Pokemon and you think that's cool. If he's grown out of Pokemon or doesn't know what Pokemon is or hates it, then avoid that. But I just remember Pokemon was pretty easy with those starter decks. Like I was able to figure it out quick, taught my daughter, we were playing Pokemon against each other. There's also Pokemon Online, which is free, and you can try it on iOS, Android, or the computer, and you don't have to like buy any cards, and you can just get on there and try the game out and play it, see if you even like it, or if you're willing to learn it or teach it before you buy starter decks and stuff. But understand that's a collectible game, so those starter decks get boring pretty quickly, and you're gonna want to feel like you need to buy more cards to spice them up. So just FYI, just be careful with that. But it's a starting point. But again, Star Realms has expansions, Hero Realms has expansions, but they're not expensive. And you don't need them. But if you played a whole bunch, you get bored, go buy another set of it, try some different cards, but it's still the same game.
I think everyone that we've showed Star Realms to has bought it. Isn't that true?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or Hero Realms.
Or Hero
Realms.
Yeah.
Yep. I've taught a whole bunch of people that. If you want to get super basic, if your nephew at 12 is like really, you know, doesn't play games or is not a gamer, but most 12-year-olds now know how to use computers, have cell phones, have laptops or computers. They're using the internet. They're learning it at school. They're like pretty advanced. But like Love Letter, you can get Batman Love Letter, Hobbit Love Letter, regular Love Letter, whatever you want. And it's like, that's super basic. Like draw a card, play a card on your turn. But that's like literally the superest, most entry level card game I can think of. It's like a deck of whatever 12 cards. That's the whole game.
Yeah.
And some tokens. But that is a good entry point. I've used that to teach non-gamers, to show them like sit down at a table, let's play a game against each other.
The Flux ones are good too.
Yeah, Flux.
The Flux is good.
Yep, Flux is okay.
Newer, younger kids.
A little bit of randomness. It's really crazy. There's like no real strategy, kind of. But yeah, any of the Flux games.
Yeah. I mean, they're just fun.
Yeah, we played Marvel Flux. Marvel Flux is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. But again, if they're 12, like our daughter is almost 12, but
she liked the Flux.
Yeah, she likes Flux as like a light game.
Yeah,
but we had her playing like Keyforge and stuff a couple years ago. So, but our daughter, we were playing like games with her like when she was like 4 and 3 and stuff. Like as soon as she was playing games, we were playing games with her like early age, just to try to get her into games. So she was playing games that were 14 plus when she was like 7 or 8.
Mm-hmm.
Exploding Kittens, that's another good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's another good one. Yep. King of Tokyo, kind of. That's it is cards. Like you can buy cards and build your little engine, but it's like not really fully card game.
Yeah, it's more board game than card game, right?
I don't know, but you're still using like powers and stuff on cards. I don't know, but yeah, just straight cards I can think of. Yeah. There's others. There's Unstable Unicorns. Yep.
We never played that one, right?
No, I've never played it, but it's a similar to Exploding Kittens kind of stuff. Yeah, it's like in that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's bears versus babies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of these games that just started, like, as soon as Exploding Kittens exploded on Kickstarter, everyone started making all these crazy, you know, games that just go on the shelf at, like, you know, bookstores and stuff that people will just grab because they're cheap. And, oh, that looks funny. Haha, let's take that.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Anyways, we're going to get out of here. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back. I don't know when. I haven't scheduled any streams, so I can't shout any out. But we'll have some more Madara coming up soon on the channel. We'll be playing more Arkham Horror in probably about a week and a half, I think. Where we'll be playing the next campaign. So subscribe again. Stay tuned to the channel for that. And yeah, we got some other games to learn. Kickstarter game that we're going to be playing soon on the channel live. That looks pretty. Yeah, it looks pretty. I'll just leave it at that. It's interesting. But yeah. Yeah, lots of stuff coming, so don't worry. And yeah, Mel's off on holidays soon, so we're gonna be playing some daytime streams, playing like 2 Arkham scenarios in a day, hopefully.
Oh my gosh, that'd be fun.
Don't take too long, we'll see. And then also, yeah, more Madara streams in the day, and maybe some other games in there. Yeah, we'll figure some stuff out. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.